gives you your experience.
Oh, that's my total?
Yeah.
Word to Big Bird.
Alright. We're up.
I haven't gotten the alert now. I'm waiting. There we go. This time without losing power. Well, now we have to knock on wood. God, Adam.
I'm doing it myself. I've lost power here twice in the past, like, day.
When we last left our heroes, they'd been joined in their ventures by the halfling Urfer and decided to venture down into the hidden depths of the abandoned temple they found within the city of Iron Step, seeking out, as Urfer put it, what he believed to be the source of the spreading disease within the city. Venturing down, the hidden trapdoor revealed to have a mechanical spring firing darts at the ceiling, which the party was aptly able to avoid. Dropping down, they found themselves in a bricked-up catacomb-like realm beneath the temple. The small round chamber revealed only one exit, a long brick pathway with narrow channels set within the floor, and a few party members noting brass plaques as well set against the wall. The writing upon them, though once clearly legible, was now faded with time and wear. Creeping through the darkness, the party found intermittent torches, which destroyed and upset their dark vision, limiting their vision to that of the lighted areas. However, after a twist along the tunnel, the party could see two figures down the hall, one massive and the other much shorter. As the party approached, the figures were revealed to be a massive, either iron or stone statue carved in the likeness of a great warrior, set with plate armor and a massive sword held before it, planted in the ground at its feet. The smaller figure was revealed to be an eclectic-looking elder dwarf, his robes beset with chains and baubles, glowing vials and links and clinking as he muttered over the statue, peering over the statue. As the party approached cautiously with Pass Without a Trace spell cast, which is why they were very stealthy, I called for an insight check from everybody. And that's where we ended.
You want new insights, right?
Yep.
Alright, nat 20.
25.
Nat 1.
There it is.
Dave's back in form. All right.
Dave's dice are determined. Anytime there's a nat 20, he nat 1s.
Everyone except for Urfer.
Hold on, I didn't roll.
Oh, I thought you said 25. Or was that Mike? Sorry.
I mean, you can
Nope.
pretend I said 25.
I did not.
I don't even know my dice out. I'm bad.
Yeah, you are.
Hey, you're lucky you missed me live streaming from the Porcelain God.
Wow, I'm not lucky. I'm sad now. But Deli is sad too.
Is Deli watching?
I don't know.
I know, but as soon as she does, she gets the early call out.
Oh my god, Melissa's just yelling at the dog in the other room.
Poor doggy. So you gonna roll?
I gotta get my dice out.
God, I run late and you don't even have your dice ready.
Insight is a 14.
All right, everybody except for Urfer. You catch the telltale signs that this dwarf is likely a wizard of some sort. Baracus, you note something special about this dwarf. You recognize him. He's a figure from your past.
You son of a bitch.
So that's the insight check you wanted.
Give me a wild magic check, please.
Oh, shit. How many days has it been since my last one?
Quite a while.
How many days since we've killed the vampire lord?
A week.
Alright, so 7.
Tooth. Aw. bastard.
That one. Oh, I'll give you a dice cam for that.
Oh, you don't have to, I trust those.
Bam. Wait, where are you? Why are you there? You
There
go.
you go.
Fuck.
Trust those.
You could have rolled anywhere from 1 to 7, and you get the 1.
Ooh. That gives us...
Fireball centered on yourself. You wipe the party.
How close are we to this dwarf, anyway?
You are about 60 feet from it.
Maybe it'll be a unicorn that Dave will punch in the face again.
Alright, how many missiles do you get for magic missile at 5th level?
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
What is it, 7?
Hold on.
Magic missile. For each spot above 4 first. So you get 4 more on top of... How many do you get to start? 3. So you get 7 darts. Alright, let's see who you're hitting.
So I was right. Oh, no.
Alright.
Please kill Dave. Please kill Dave.
That'd be so great.
Please roll damage against Trevok, against Belmar, against the dwarf.
He rolled a 1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Against Trevok again. So
Fuck.
2 on Trevok, 1 on Belmar, 1 on the dwarf. A third on Trevok.
Dude!
A second one on Belmar. 1 on Badger. That's what, 6 or 7?
I got
2,
3.
2,
That's 7.
3, 5. That's 7. Okay. So 3 on Trevok, 2 on Belmar, 1 on Badger, 1 on the dwarf.
I know you rolled for it, but this is bullshit.
Everybody else notes a sudden fiery red glow emanating from Baracus' skin, and an unwilling grunt passes his lips as 7 magic missiles blast out from his body.
Alright, so dwarf takes 5.
Okay.
Adam takes 9. Badger takes 5.
Fuck you.
I have 2 left to Belmar.
2 to Belmar.
7.
It's like your best magic missile rolls you've ever had right there. What the hell?
I rolled pretty low for you, but for the other guys, I hit 3 4s.
Holy volatile. Did you hear me? My mic was up.
Yeah,
holy
yeah.
volatile. Yeah, we heard.
we heard you in your fucking echo chamber.
My bad.
It doesn't
right,
say
it does.
random targets, so I'm guessing that's a house rule.
Damn right on this. You ain't actually casting spells.
He's already busted it out.
Oh boy.
So since I hit him, I guess I'm gonna hit him again.
No, now we have.
I'm gonna keep this right next to me, and whenever I shapeshift into a bear and I get hit, I'm just gonna...
Lovely. Lucky us.
Hey, that's flavor text.
Lucky us.
Dude, I don't care what you say, that is funny every time. It never gets old.
Lucky us.
Dave, I saw and appreciate that Ashley's calling us nerds, so...
I don't. All right. Yeah.
Oh, Namos is instigating me.
What? What? Down the chamber. Really?
The dog's like freaking out right now.
I'm with the dog. All right. The dwarf pops up, looking around, peering down the tunnel where the missile came from. What do you do? Are we engaging combat? If so, everyone roll initiative. If someone's trying other than combat, please let me know ASAP.
I just got a Hearthstone pack. I don't even play Hearthstone. It's not even installed.
Me either. Crazy, isn't it?
I'm looking over to see what Brax is.
I'm rolling initiative. This
Well,
motherfucker
all-
is going to get dark again.
All right, everyone, roll me initiative. You don't doesn't necessarily mean you're in you have to act in combat, but just the order of operations will do. All right.
8.
I'm rolling so well.
Pick one or twice, Dave. I get to read the
Chris got a 20. Ryan got a 21.
I got a
and
22.
Mike got 2. Yeah,
I got a what?
22.
I got a 7.
Caracas.
Brax was 20.
Hedger.
21.
Well, looks like I can't do what I wanted to do.
Failed rolls.
Dave, if you want to shout something out, I'm allowing it at this point.
Oh, I'm gonna
That's something you
say,
want to do.
yeah, I was gonna say, whoa, whoa, what are you doing? You could damage something down here. Hello? Hello? That was unintentional.
Belmar, what do you want to do? You're not committed to combat unless you were committing yourself to combat. Initiative was rolled purely for convenience sake of going through this clearly high tension situation. That does not inhibit you from going to combat. I'm just making sure you know your options.
I think I'm going to check on Baracus. Is he still glowy and stuff?
There was a burst of light and then that faded as the missiles rocketed from his form.
And
All
into
right.
your body.
Yeah, and into you. Partially.
I'm going to make my way to Baracus, still concentrating on Pass Without Trace, and kind of
Give me a
get looking
concentration
over.
check, by the way, so you take damage.
What am I adding to that?
Yeah. Yep, that's good.
Good for 2.
Yep.
Oh, I thought I muted. My bad, guys. Sorry. Why is my spacebar not working?
Because your face is ugly.
Wow. True, but wow.
No, we're not playing WoW. We're playing Dungeons and Dragons.
No, I hit the spacebar to mute.
Though they did come out with a great video.
Oh, the WoW video.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Can't argue with that. It was
Oh,
good.
I am fucking Prescott again is gonna get me 30.
Okay.
And so you don't know, Mars. Do that concentration check.
I just didn't know if I need to add anything, but that was a 12.
Alright, you retain concentration.
Concentration is Constitution.
Oh, yeah, I add Constitution to it?
Yeah.
I mean, I passed anyway, so that would have been a 14.
No, when I said concentration is Constitution, I just meant like you don't add anything. It's just Constitution.
Oh. Oh, okay, then.
I'm fucking with you, Mike.
Oh.
Jesus. He says, oh, sorry, I fucked up then, guys.
Mike's immediate response is like, oh, I'm going to have to reread that part.
Yeah, pretty much.
So you move into Baracus and
I'm going to kind of look him over and in a very hushed voice, Baracus, what's going on? Keeping an eye on the dwarf down the thing.
you can engage in conversation, Chris, if you want to respond. If you're gonna act in while you talk, then I'll wait till your turn.
Yeah, I'll wait till my turn.
Okay. Anything else, Belmar? Yeah.
I'm just going to make sure I keep my shield between myself and Baracus, and that's it.
Okay. Badger.
Badger, badger, badger.
It's a snake, snake.
I will engage in combat after realizing that clearly just the sight of the dwarf.
Insight check for that.
Oh, alright. Never mind. That's a 5.
You don't realize the connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Oh, Baracus. This is why I wanted you to roll well enough. I got so excited with this idea.
You see a dwarf, you son of a bitch.
Oh, the human race makes me sad.
Generally.
Chris Jenner is on Ellen and just confirmed that they're signing another Keeping Up with the Kardashians. 5 seasons, $150 million.
Shit, man, I'd expose my life to public ridicule for that much money. I think somebody to film me for that much money, but...
Alright, I'm going to take a forward hit. How far away am I?
The worst thing is there's no way to like correct that stupidity, right? Because people who are fans are just going to be fans.
Mm-hmm.
You keep flipping it back and forth, and I'm losing my count. Well, good. Now you can tell me then. How far away am I?
We were approximately 60.
That looks a hell of a lot longer than 60.
$95.
95.
You like your epic battle music?
It's not as loud as it was when you started.
Alright, so I will step forward.
It's not a problem.
You said 95?
95. From you to them, 95.
Alright, so I will step forward 20 feet, which will put me 80 away. No, 75 away. And I will fire.
Fire!
Does a natural 1 hit?
Hey! Do you have a magic bow?
Yes.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Roll damage. 1d4, please.
D4?
Yeah.
2 damage. 3 damage.
At the last second, you slip your footing. You're not quite sure what you stepped in. And as your foot shoots to the side, the bow, you release the arrow into the brick wall, sending chips shattering back into your face for 2 damage.
That's not even subdual? Damn.
There's no such thing as subdual in Fifth.
No, that's right.
Hi.
Okay.
Anyways. Anything else, Patrick?
I gotta look. No, I'm good. I'm good for now.
Baracus, you're up.
I'm going to ignore Belmar completely and just scream, "Motherfucker!" I'm going to take a double movement to the right of Badger. Well, past him, on the right-hand side.
45 put you there. You want to go all the way?
Yeah.
45, 50, 55, 60. Baracus.
Then I'm going to quicken spell Blight on the dwarf.
What the fuck is going on in the background?
Not mine.
What do you mean?
I just hear someone yelling "stop" and just constant banging.
If it was Wes, I'd have a.
That's totally me.
Oh, lovely. You're not going to explain?
Paisley was scratching on the door. Ashley yelled at her to stop.
Is Paisley scratching at the door because she wants to go out?
No, at my door because she wants to come visit.
Oh, come in.
40 damage. 17 to have.
1 second.
Damn.
Actually, is that number still right? Yeah, 17. Constitution.
What's the DC?
17.
Alright, and how much damage?
40.
And then half, and then half. Okay. Alright. As the blast of necromantic energy shoots out from your fingertips, striking the dwarf, it seems to dissipate somewhat as a gem at his throat glows ominously. Though his body is clearly racked by some of the damage from your spell. You hear a slight giggle from the dwarf. Oh, a new! That's so funny!
Won't be funny when I take out your tongue.
What did he
What
just
do you call you? A new?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Wait, did you send the wrong to me?
What?
Anu is the virtue name for Tiefling.
That's his name.
You sent me something completely different.
What did I send you? You're gonna have to show it to me.
Not you.
I don't know. Anyways, the dwarf giggles as the statue picks up its blade and steps forward.
Yep. There it is.
Alright, Bum, 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 bum. That brings us to the dwarf. He giggles again, mutters a few words, and a cloud of fog billows
Nah,
up.
counterspell.
Okay. It's automatic, right, for under third?
Yes.
Alright. He looks puzzled as nothing comes of his incantation. Shrugs, and then runs down the side tunnel.
least we know which way he went.
Yeah, but we don't know where it goes.
You weren't supposed to know which way he went.
Haha. Small victories.
Trayvon, you're up.
You said this thing's metal, or just wearing full plate?
Stone armor. It appears to be made of stone. Everything about it's carved of stone.
Mike, I think you just had the same thought I did.
Yeah, I'm gonna move. I'm gonna take my movement forward, 25, and firebolt the golem.
Firebolt.
Firebolt.
Okay. Make your attack roll.
Um, 22.
Hits.
That's gonna be 6 damage. Oh, I'm sorry. 11 damage.
Why the increase?
5th level spell, or well, because I'm 5th level caster, not first.
Fair enough. Okay. Anything else?
No, that will be it.
All right. With a muttered wave of your hand, a small blast of fire shoots out from your fingertips, striking the golem in the chest. Urfer.
I see an arm move. Dave. There he is.
Sorry. Since there's nowhere around it, and then I'll Eldritch Blast him.
Was that an in-character statement?
Yeah.
Okay, just checking.
24 and a 24.
Wait, what?
I get
AC.
2.
Yeah, where are you getting Oh, those are your attack rolls. Got it. Sorry.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Uh, 6 and 9 for 15 total.
Good. Two
That's it.
dark beams lash out from your fingertips, connecting with mighty force against the golem, causing small fissures to emanate from its chest. Belmar, you're up.
So you said everything about this is golem is made of stone, even its weapon?
Yep.
The ground we're standing on is what, a layer of dirt
Brick.
and some stone underneath, or is just brick?
Layer of dirt and then brick.
Okay. I'm gonna move forward.
The dirt
right.
is very thin.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna move forward in front of Trevok. And for lack of better options, I am going to cast Spike Growth, centered on the golem.
Okay.
And I'm done.
All right. Badger, recovering from your slight trip.
I'm going to cast a spell magic on the golem.
Oh, I don't have that one prepared.
So it says, creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any spell of 3rd level or lower on target ends immediately. Each spell 4th level or higher on target, make an ability check using your spell casting modifier. DC equals 10 plus spells level.
Just an FYI, I think you're thinking of the 3.5 where it can deal damage to magical constructs with it.
I thought I could just...
You're welcome to try. I'm just giving you that little note.
So you're telling me it won't work?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
If you want to make, are you doing dispel magic? As I need your roll, if so.
Well, I'm not going to do it now. Alright, I will shoot it twice, I guess.
You said you had a magic bow, yes?
Magic bow with magic arrows, correct.
Okay.
First attack is a... (22).
Connects.
Second attack is a 23.
Connects.
2 arrows used. And now I'm going to roll a fuckload of damage. $15 on the first arrow. Oh no, I'm sorry. God, I haven't been playing this right at all. It's taking damage, right? Yeah, it has. 15.
Mm-hmm.
20 on the first arrow.
Why? Why do we increase 5?
Colossus.
Colossus Slayer. I haven't been rolling my D8.
Fair. He is large, yeah.
Nah, it's got nothing to do with being large. It's if he's under max health, I get to roll a D8.
Oh, okay.
Second is... $21 damage.
Anything else?
No, I'm good.
Alright. Your arrows strike home, shattering on impact, but driving their steel point heads deep within its stony flesh. Baracus. Did you give me a wild magic for the blight check, by the way?
Oh, I didn't. Not a 1.
Okay.
And it does a 19 break.
It does. With what?
Take 7 frost
Penny.
damage, and then I'm going to move.
With what? What were you
Ray of
casting?
Frost.
I can't give you the right sound effects. Don't tell me what you're casting.
You
Penny.
was thinking about
How much damage? 7?
Yeah.
Alright.
So it's movement too, right? 10 feet.
Yep.
And it's in
I'm-
difficult terrain.
supervising.
I'm gonna move behind Badger.
Good night, babes.
Anything else?
That's your poopy diaper. Yeah.
A dwarf dies tonight. And I'm done.
Penny.
The golem
Come here.
slogs forward, giving no heed or notice to the spikes it crushes underfoot.
Oh.
The grind of stone on stone as its limbs move echoes through the catacomb chambers around you.
Penny. Come here.
Its silent menace approaches. Dravok, you're up.
It's the same. No one has a stone shape or whatever that spell was. The one you guys had in my campaign. Stone to sand.
Oh, that was a scroll. That was nice.
I don't know if it's
Stone to mud. I think that was what it was.
Oh my god.
Whoa! All right.
Say hi. Hi. You want to say hi over here?
Whoa!
Look,
say hi.
Say hi.
Hi!
Hi. You blow kisses.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I'm going to move up to K27. Right next to the golem.
Second, sorry. Yep.
Right, and I'm going to try to finagle my camera better for a second. I will attack him with the Warhammer, which is magic. Or, well, it is a +1 anyway. 22.
Hit.
Uh, 7 damage.
Alright, your Warhammer knocks a few chunks from the stony flesh. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm gonna Action Surge and I'm going to Firebolt him.
Okay.
This time that's gonna be a 19.
That connects.
Uh, 12 damage, and I'm going to attack him again with my mace.
You can cast a spell, attack, and attack.
Beginning at level 7, when you use your action to cast a cantrip, you can make one weapon attack as a bonus action.
Isn't your action surge a bonus action?
It doesn't specify what it is. I'm assuming it's a bonus action though, so yeah, never mind.
No, it says on your turn you can take one additional action on top of your regular action and a possible bonus action. So yes, you can still use your bonus action.
Okay. So yeah, I'll use War Magic and attack with my mace again.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
24. So
That hits.
for another 6 damage.
All right. Once again, stone chips fly away as your hammer impacts. Urfer. Is Dave gone again?
Nope, I'm here.
That's a yes, because you're walking back to the computer.
Nah, he just had his mic up.
Yeah. So I'm gonna just Eldritch Blast again. 14 doesn't hit, right?
14 does not hit.
And a 26 does.
26 hits. One blast going wide, striking brick and causing deep gouges in the wall alongside the golem. The other connects, striking it in the midriff.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dealing 10 damage.
Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. Top of the order, Velma.
All right, I am going to run behind the golem directly.
Yep.
And I am going to cast Stone Shape on its left leg with the intention of fusing its legs together.
All right. As you reach out, make a touch attack, please. You have to touch it.
What kind of check would that be?
That would be a base attack roll.
Okay.
No strength, since you're not trying to be strengthy.
All right. That
You
would
can use Dex, can't you?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, well, if I can use Dex, that is going to be a 19.
That connects. However, as you mutter your words and a slow green glow emanates from your fingertips, it seems to dissipate as it enters the golem's flesh, having no effect.
Damn, Mike, that was a good idea.
Yeah, I really liked where you're going with that.
Then with that, I'll give a exacerbated and end my turn.
All right, Badger.
Shit's about to get real. I rip one of the stars off my robe, throw it at the golem.
That does magic missile, right?
Yup.
At what, like 5th level?
Yep.
So 7 misses.
Do I get to add anything to those?
+1 to each missile.
Alright.
So it's a minimum of 14 damage.
Damn. $39 damage.
The golem shudders as deep fissures appear in its rocky flesh.
I will then fire on it.
What?
I'm shooting it.
Isn't that an attack roll, grabbing the stars?
Taking full. I get two actions.
Wait, what?
I get 2 attacks.
Yep, and you're using you're grabbing your star, not using your bow. You can't switch weapons mid-tack.
It's not switching weapons. It's two. I get 2 actions, do I not?
If you make a full attack action, you can attack with the weapon you're wielding. And if you have a second attack from that, yes, you can attack twice with your bow if you had using the bow. Because you're not, you're literally putting your bow down for a second, grabbing the stars, throwing it with aim, and then you're picking the bow back up. You can't make a second attack with the bow.
Could he technically do a second attack with the stars?
Let's see. Well, actually, no, because it specifically says while wearing the robe you can use an action, so it's your entire action to grab
Yeah,
the
it's your
star.
entire action.
So you're not making an attack action at all, you're just using your action to throw it. So no, you don't get an attack roll and you don't get a second attack action.
Damn.
Touche, Smart. Touche.
That would be ridiculously OP otherwise.
Well, I would think a robe that costs like 200,000 gold.
Allows you to cast level 7 magic missiles at will. Yeah, it's pretty damn good. As well as go to the astral plane at will.
I can't go to the astral plane at will.
It definitely had some planar ability about it.
While you wear the robe, you can use an action to enter the astral plane along with everything you're wearing and carrying. Remain there until you use an action to return to the plane you're on. You reappear in the last space you occupied, or if that space is occupied, the nearest unoccupied space.
Yeah. Shit, I might just go to the astral plane right now.
Which would be a hell of a way to get out of a grapple.
Yeah,
It would be. I'm no longer there!
Just fucking Nightcrawler the shit out of this campaign.
Oh, I'm gonna do what Dave did with the ring of invisibility with this cloak now.
The problem
Oh my
with
God.
invisibility is Dave could use that as like a free action with Dave. This is an action at least.
I thought you said bonus action.
No, it's an action.
Alright,
You
I'm
think I'd
done.
give you shit to allow you to be a Dave? And if I did, I would trust you not to be a Dave. So don't be a
Well,
Dave.
that's what I'm saying. I was hoping you trust me not to be a Dave, so then I could still be a Dave. But you had faith in
Don't be
me.
a Dave.
Don't worry, I've already got
That's what it
Dave.
was, indeed. Don't be a Dave.
I've got plenty of Dave in this character. It's fine.
Dave daved so hard that when Lawrence cracked down on it, Dave had to reinvent what daving was.
Lovely. Anything else there, Badger?
No, I'm done.
All right, Brackus.
Magic missile is the second level.
4 missiles.
$16.
Jesus, Dave.
What'd he do?
Lawrence is gonna kill you for that.
It's only once for short rest.
You're dying.
I'm
Anyways,
gonna move back and to the right 15 feet.
there.
15, one more. There you go.
Anything else?
I'll give you a wild magic check.
For a magic missile? Oh yeah, you're above. Yeah, that's true.
Not a 1. And I'm good.
All right. The golem seems to almost pulse, and a wave of energy blasts out. Belmar, Trevok, and Badger, please give me a wisdom save.
18.
10.
$26.
All right, Belmar, you're the only one impacted. You are slowed. Your speed is halved. You can't make more than one attack on your turn. In addition, you can either take an action or a bonus action on your turn, but not both. This effect lasts for, well, we'll find out. And at the end of each of your turns, you can make a saving throw to try to end it.
Okay.
Oh,
That doesn't
slow.
count as an action.
The golem then lashes out, punching out at Trevok twice. Trevok, your AC is a
20.
20. He connects once. He managed to dodge beneath the second attack. Oh, never mind. He gets a plus 10. He hits with both. Dealing 41 points of damage. As his mighty fist slams into you, pummeling you twice. The figure then steps forward. It brings us to Trevok's turn.
Full attack with my Warhammer, I guess. Yeah. Uh, 20 and 8.
The 20 connects. Your first blow connects, chipping off further stone. However, your backhand swing flails wildly at air.
The attack will deal 4 damage.
The golem's fissures grow deeper as chips fly from it. Anything else?
No.
Okay. Urfer, you're up.
Oh, looks like I'm going to Eldritch Blast again.
Take it easy, Sanborn, with your magic missiles.
Does an 18 hit? And a nat 20. Do you want me to roll again for a crit,
Roll
or
for
is that
crit. Roll for crit.
14? Does not crit.
No, it does not.
14 and 8, so 22 total.
You didn't give me your second attack roll.
The second one was a natural 20.
Wait, what was the first one?
18.
The first one was an 18 that I asked if it hit, and I thought you said it did. Am I going crazy?
I think so.
No,
I didn't hear it.
I actually heard all of that.
An 18 does hit, right?
Yep, 18 hits.
Okay, so it's 22 total.
Only a Pats fan. Only a hated Pats fan wears a Pats hat on Sunday on their bye week.
One blast connects with the golem's chest, the other a glancing blow to the golem's head. You know it could have been more severe. It had connected solidly.
Oh.
Belmar.
What are the dimensions of this tunnel we're in? Like height, width? Looks like it's about 10 feet wide.
It's about 9 by 9.
Okay. Well, then I will use Produce Flame and jam it into the thing's back of the thing's knee. So that's what a dex attack roll.
Hold on. Goose flame. Verbal Fanatic, range self, one action. Flick in front of prisoner hand. Remains there for the duration, harms neither you nor him, blah 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 blah. So you're attacking with it immediately?
Yes.
Alright, make a ranged spell attack roll.
But it's not ranged, it's like right there.
No, he's got a 5-foot gap, he's stepped away from me.
Oh, yeah, I didn't notice that. Okay.
It's going to be a ranged spell attack roll anyways, but...
Alright, that is going to be a 25, I think.
You think or you know?
I mean, it says that my spell attack bonus is 3 plus 4, and I rolled an 18.
Okay. Roll your damage.
It's going to be 9 damage.
Alright. A brilliant flame appears in your hand, which you instantly chuck in the direction of the golem, connecting with its backside, scorching the stone.
And I am... Oh, can I make a roll to see if I can get out of slow?
You can make a wisdom check, yes.
Alright. That is a 16 plus 7, so that's going to be a 23. Or no.
Feel the sluggish effects dissipate. Alright, Badger. Badger? Badger.
Sorry, I was muted. Damn, I was talking all this time. So this guy's got reach on me, right?
Who knows?
Do I need to disengage in order to move away?
Who knows?
Damn it, man.
You've seen him punch Trevok. You haven't seen him wield a sword. Give me an insight check.
Fuck. 6.
You have no idea.
Although the flesh golem that we faced, I believe, did have
I'm going to disengage.
reach, I think.
Actually, no, fuck that. I'm going to throw another fucking thing at it.
Urker, you didn't have.
I'm going to pull off another star.
Alright.
Hopefully this kills it. $22 damage.
The missiles blast out from your star, striking home. The golem wobbles, fissures spreading throughout its body. However, it continues its relentless march forward.
As a free action, I'm going to turn into a bear.
You need a bonus action?
Yep, bonus action.
Okay.
And
See, that's an appropriate use. I can applaud that. I actually appreciate that. Anything else? That's it?
nope. I'm figuring he's gonna beat my ass right now, so I'm gonna need the Constitution.
Baracus.
Mike, how did you figure out your health for Bear?
I have it written down on a cheat sheet. Here, let me get it for you. I'll type it out.
I think it's 42. It's in the back of the book.
It is. Well, you're a brown bear. So that's either 34 or 4d10 plus 12.
Wait, it doesn't scale?
Take the standard.
I think it's, yeah, just standard.
Oh yeah, because last time you went bear, you rolled it and you got a 35 instead of a 34.
Yeah, you have to take the bear's constitution anyway.
You don't have to.
I thought the only things you kept were like, what, like dexterity, intelligence, and wisdom or something like that.
This fucking thing. It's like, why is everyone talking over me?
You haven't made sound. You've been muted.
Anyways, there's an 18 break.
It does. What are you doing?
I'm scorching raying. 18, 25, 23.
Don't you have
Those
to
all
roll
hit.
for each of them?
Yeah,
Oh, 18, 25, what?
23.
Yep, they all hit.
Nine, 10, fuck. 16, 24, 24.
All right. The three rays burn blistering holes, melting some of the stone, creating a triumvirate of gaps within the golem's flesh. It takes a halting half step forward and then collapses. Crumbling into dust at your feet.
Alright.
Mike, noob question.
Mhm.
So when I assume my bear's constitution, once I get knocked out in bear, do I shift back?
Yeah, you shift back and you don't take any damage yourself. It's pretty much like you got a shield.
Go back to whatever your
Yeah.
health was before.
Yep.
Okay.
Don't heal, but you're damn it. You're
Since you
So it's
take the
basically
excess,
like an absorb shield.
Pretty much.
That's what, Dave?
it says you take the excess.
Oh, you do take the excess, do you?
Oh, there you
Dave,
go.
seriously, I want to come to your house and just beat you repeatedly with a baseball bat.
Dave, hopeful as always.
Don't worry, Dave. Your kneecaps will take the excess.
Well, to be
Yeah,
fair,
exactly.
If you ever run into a druid that's an enemy that they've created for you again, you know, that might come in handy to know.
Out of combat, I'll. Alright, so did anybody see where that fellow went? And also, who the hell was he? Why did you hit me with a spell?
What do I want to do here?
I don't know. But this is why I did it. I'm really excited to see what happens.
Dead, and I'm gonna make a beeline down the hall.
I say in response and follow after him.
Alright.
Knock off that spell. I need to get down there.
I was gonna say spike growth.
Oh yeah, did you continue the concentration on that?
It
I'll
doesn't
stop
look
right
so
about
bad.
now.
What?
I'll stop concentrating now that the fight's over.
All right, the spikes dissipate back into the ground.
Alright, run into chase after this dwarf fella.
I'm gonna say, don't leave me behind. This isn't how I normally traverse caverns or dungeons.
As I'm following As I'm following Baracus, I will shift out of bear back into my normal form. I'm hoping that's like Animar, so I'm just running and just turning into a gnome.
Animorphs.
And
All right.
I'm
Go ahead.
going to keep up with the party and not focus on Urfer as much as I was before. Kind of relaxing towards him.
Okay. So Baracus casts magic missile, hits 3 of you, starts screaming about kill him, kill him, kill him, get into a big fight that you didn't know you needed to get into, and then he runs chasing off without explaining anything. Everyone's like, okay, follow him?
He's a man on a mission, and he's
What?
never like that.
I said don't leave me behind. I thought that
Yeah, well, they're
justified
leaving
my
you behind.
reaction.
They're leaving you behind. Are you running after them as Urfer?
Yeah, that's what I said.
You said don't leave me behind. You didn't say anything about running after them.
I said don't leave me behind. I run after them, and I say this isn't how I normally traverse dungeons.
I missed the middle part there. I heard the first and third part.
Or maybe I didn't say the second, but I intended to.
Treyvok, you were...
I was running after him. After,
All right.
After the 2 of them took off.
Baracus, you are the first to reach what appears to be a trifecta of exits. As you reach a small, rounded chamber, a stone plinth rests in the middle of the chamber upon which the golem formerly resided. None of the 3 pathways open before you emanate any or show any kind of light. Do you have dark vision?
Yes.
Unfortunately, your dark vision does not seem to penetrate the darkness either, causing an eeriness to grow within you. Which way do you go? Left, right, or straight?
Well, I saw him go right, so
You charge
That
into
way.
the darkness. Okay.
I do not charge into the darkness.
You said you were going that way.
That is where I would be going.
You were all angry and huffy puffy.
Lawrence, did I get there?
Hold on.
Okay.
Damn, dude. You were the slowest and the most furthest back. He's running fastward. He's the only medium-sized person in the party. He runs faster than everybody else.
That's true.
He reacts before anybody else gets there.
Knowledge Arcana. I want to know if a light spell will cut through this deep darkness, or if it's magical, I guess. Is it a magical darkness?
The darkness.
Uh, 20.
It seems to have a similar effect to a magical darkness spell, though with just simple knowledge arcana, you can't be certain.
Can I tell that it's unusually dark just because I have
No,
dark
because you're not there yet.
vision? Okay.
I want to see if he does something stupid first, before anyone else gets there.
No, Baracus has always been cautious, unfortunately.
So you're stopping?
Says the guy who was screaming dead, 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 and just sprinting down the hallway of a catacomb.
I want him dead, doesn't mean I'm gonna jump off a bridge to do it.
So you're stopping?
Yes, I'm waiting.
Alright, Baracus comes to a halt as the rest of the party comes trundling up to see what he sees. Those of you with dark vision realize you cannot see down the pathways around you.
Lawrence, I have Devil Sight on 110.
I'm pretty sure, Dave, that it's already been addressed. That doesn't do anything.
Shut your face.
I'm casting daylight on my shield.
Urfer can see.
What do I see, Lawrence?
Which way are you looking down?
Jesus Christ.
Well, I don't know which way we went, so I'm going to look down all of them.
Alright, Urfer starts peering down the hallways, noting that each and every one seems to have a various number of branches almost in a labyrinthine pattern, spreading out.
So many branches. Ah, this looks like a labyrinth.
Belmar, you said you cast daylight on your shield?
I do.
Alright, Alright, it sheds darkness, sheds light down the hall, though you can see that it seems to be pressed back by the darkness around it, limiting the light to only 30 feet within the shield.
Any dim light, or is that just at 30
No.
feet visibility?
30 feet visibility.
Okay.
I looked at
You
her
can
for
all
wait.
see
You can
Urfa
see.
looking around, seeming to view everything, obviously.
Yeah, I can see pretty far actually.
As he says this, give me a perception check. Everybody else.
12.
18.
Wait, how the fuck do you have devil sight with your fucking person? How does that make any fucking sense?
What do you mean? It's an Eldritch Invocation.
Alright, we're gonna call it face sight. Put parentheses, Faye. That makes more sense. It doesn't make
Okay.
sense to have devil sight, Dave. It doesn't.
Oh, you just don't like the name?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense with your person.
True.
Think about it. Why the fuck would your character have devil sight?
That's true. Fey sight.
Yeah, you can just do devil sight and in parentheses, Faye, just so it's clear. Alright, so everyone's rolls were I got an 18, a 22, a 12, and 11. Trevok and Belmar, you both note that as Urfer says this, you can see his eyes seem to pulse with an ethereal green light.
Would have been
The
red otherwise.
whites and dark blacks of his eyes, both.
I tapped my temple a couple times. It's a neat trick you have there. I used to have one. I just start grumbling.
Back in my day, I could see everything.
Did you piss someone off? I'm very confused. But anyway, which way did he go? Did you
This
see?
way. This way. Lead the way.
Alright, I'm gonna start going down whichever way he pointed.
I'm going to stay right behind him. Right behind Urfer.
I'm gonna follow the source of light.
I concur.
Ryan is being an excellent Sir Barrington too.
But didn't you revert, like, Animorph style?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Tell me about it. That's what
Residual effects.
still have to deal with that shit.
Yeah, I'm still following. The last thing that changed was my head.
Just a gnome with a bear head.
Alright. Alright. You see that? Good. That's what you're seeing so far. I'm assuming, Urfer, you're going to be relaying directions as you go within the party. You can all see within roughly 30 feet of you due to Belmar's shield. However, that's only in front, since his shield is held up in front.
So we can see as far as, like, where the tunnel breaks off?
You can see up to about here, yeah.
Alright, so, I'm going to look to
Feel
Badger.
better.
Say, Badger, can you smell anything in your Badger form?
Happy?
Happy.
But I can see 120 feet.
Yeah, well, nobody else can, so fuck off.
How many times a day can I shift?
I think it's infinite for you because you're
Yeah,
moon.
because I'm moon.
Don't
That's what I
think it's
thought.
infinite. I'm pretty sure it's not infinite. Pretty sure it says on the player's end.
Oh, you think you have what, like twice as much or something?
Hold on, I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up. Relax.
All right, I'll stop looking then.
God damn it, Dave.
I don't want my kneecaps to get busted.
Dude, I'm gonna jump the border and start whipping you with jumper cables.
Those have been helpful. Did I tell you about the story how I got caught on a mountain, on an icy mountain?
Yeah, you're visiting my country and decided to tell me 2 days before.
Yeah, and then I came back and then got stuck on the side of a mountain and
That's karma, dude.
had to.
Twice per day.
That's for slighting me.
Twice per day. I don't see anywhere where it increases that number.
Really? Even level?
Your duration goes as you level. But I don't see any time where you can do more than twice.
Yeah.
I think you get it back for a short rest though.
Yes.
Yep.
You get twice when you get them back after you take a finish, a short or long rest. But it's twice per day otherwise.
I'm going to attempt to track. Which would be what? Survival?
Yep.
$20.
All right. You believe you've found his trail leading towards the nearest intersection. Are you following it?
Well, I'm going to gesture for them as I continue to track.
Well, are
Look away.
you tracking from the front or the middle or the back?
Front.
Okay.
I'll be right behind him.
Yep, I'll be right next to Urfer with my shield.
All right. Then you all three give me a dex check.
$16.
11.
19.
All right, Belmar and Badger, you both leap to the side as the ground beneath your feet gives way. Urfer, you are not so lucky nor quick to react. And you fall, planting yourself deeply on spikes at the bottom of the pit. Not only taking falling damage.
Can I do Misty Escape as a reaction?
Escape.
Misty Step, sorry. Yeah.
Just want to make sure you actually know what the fuck you're talking about. Let's see. Nope. Not a reaction. It's a bonus action.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
So you take 11 points of piercing damage and 6 points of falling damage. As you and yourself at the bottom of a pit.
How deep is the pit?
25 feet.
Okay.
Is it like the ocean?
Well, he should be able to misty step out.
Okay.
Can I get a rope?
I will attempt to.
Ow.
I will toss
If
a rope.
Belmar
at him.
doesn't turn to you, nobody can see you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
I fell. Stay still. Don't fall down the hole.
I stop where I am.
I turn around and aim with my shield.
Revealing the massive spike trap. as you can see the sides of it slowly cranking closed.
Ooh.
The sides of it are closing?
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm going to try to toss a rope down quickly. Nope, I don't have rope. I don't have gear.
Alright,
I do have rope because I grabbed the Dungeoneer's pack.
I'm gonna say, never mind. I didn't realize I had to get out quickly, and I'm gonna misty step up to the side with Badger and Belmar.
All right.
And I'm gonna use my rod of storing to replenish my spell slot.
Your rod of what?
Storing. Or,
Oh, yep. Yep. Okay.
Alright, well, while he's got the light aimed here, I'm going to pass the closing trap while I can.
The trap spans the hallway.
I want to go across.
One of the closing doors.
Sure.
Are you trying to parkour this shit?
Parkour!
Give me an acrobatics check.
I was going to try to be a bit safer than parkour, but I like it.
Why? What do you have in mind?
I'll give you an athletics check.
I said acrobatics.
Are they different? Alright, cool.
Same thing.
Nope.
Oh, no,
Athletics is strength
acrobatics.
and acrobatics is
Yeah,
dex.
acrobatics is dex. Sorry.
DM wins again.
19.
Parkour! Trevok makes it across.
Do
I
it
too
Office
will.
Space style and just yell parkour while I'm doing it.
I too will hardcore
God.
parkour.
Parkour combat roll once I get to the other side.
I too roll a 19.
Party is reunited.
is it like the ocean?
The fuck is wrong
Um,
with you, Dave?
I aim my
I know.
shield forward again and wait for Badger to move forward. I'm also going to cast Heal Wound or Cure Wounds on myself as a first level spell.
Oh.
I continue to track.
Alright, I need your... What'd you heal yourself for?
11. So I'm at max. Let's do that.
Hey. And what's your tracking score?
Do I get bonuses once I pick up? Not that it matters, but do I get bonuses once I pick up a trail to like
Nope.
follow it?
Nope.
Okay. So 18.
18. The path seems to head south.
Gesture south and continue tracking.
I'm gonna try to dig in into the dirt where the trap ended. Or like put like an X mark where it ended.
Okay. The thin dirt parts easily under your boot, revealing brick beneath.
Okay. And then I'm gonna catch back up to the party.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm going to keep being, Mr. Flashlight.
Alright. Give me another survival check. As the path seems to split once again.
17.
17. The trail seems to lead east.
Continue tracking.
I'm gonna stay like 10 feet back from Badger this time.
Badger,
no.
give me a dex check.
$13.
Alright.
Hold on.
What?
Bend luck. You get +4 to that roll.
17.
Do that as a reaction? Free action?
On any saving roll.
Then love. The ability to twist fate using run another creature you can see makes an attack roll, ability check, and saving throw. You can use your reaction to spend you spend 2 sorcery points. You roll 1d4 and apply that number to the roll.
Yep.
You can do so after the creature rolls before any effects of the roll occur. Okay. So what's your new roll? You had a 13, you added what?
17.
You added 4 to it, 17? Alright, you managed to nimbly dodge aside as you trip over a very thin piano-like wire, causing a dart to dash across the hallway, slamming into the wall opposite you. You can see the dart itself seems to be dripping some kind of black ichor, which sizzles as it drips onto the dirt at the ground.
You're welcome.
Baracus, this friend of yours seems quite bloodthirsty. Just like
Makes
you.
2 of us.
Oh!
I keep tracking.
Hey, since you can see and all, shouldn't you be maybe spotting for traps?
Hmm.
Yeah, I can try to see him, but piano wire and pits are hard to spot.
It's better than not trying.
Right. Every, I don't know, 20 feet, I guess I'll give you perception.
No, you don't get to do that. You got to make a perception and tell me you want to make a perception.
Lawrence, as we're
Okay.
going down, following, I want to start scoring the wall to mark the path we've been on.
Alright. Give me a survival check there for your tracking.
Nat 20.
9 perception. Looking
What
for
are
traps.
you tracking, Dave?
Looking ahead, looking around. I don't know, man.
Maybe you should know, Dave. Maybe you should. Alright, you had a what, sorry?
Me, nat 20.
Nat 20, and Dave, you had a perception of?
9.
Alright. Okay. The path seems to go south again.
Continue following it.
Alright. Everybody, please give me a dex check.
Ugh.
Is
Damn
this
you,
a
Dave.
checkers?
Nat 20.
16.
22.
22.
I got a 16, a 22, a 22, and that 20.
Oh, sorry, I forgot you're in window mode. 17.
Alright, who had the 16?
Trevok.
Alright, everybody else dives aside as a massive net drops down from the ceiling, filling much of the corridor, capturing and pinning Trevok to the ground. Much to his dismay, as he struggles beneath it, he finds that the wire holding the net together is barbed, dealing at present 1 point of damage.
I'm gonna mage hand and try to pick up one of the weights.
You find that the weight is too heavy for Mage Hand.
I assist him.
2 Mage Hands, you manage to lift up a small piece of the net. However, much of the net remains down.
I'm gonna hand my shield to Badger and produce my stone dagger and see if I can cut through the net closest to me.
It's barbed wire.
Oh, is it like metal?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, then
Um,
I will take my shield back.
so I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna say, hey, someone take that other weight, and we'll lift this thing off of him. So we're like mage handing the northwesternmost weight, and assuming,
The northwestern?
yeah,
Compass is here. Northwest.
yep.
Okay.
And then we're assuming someone will take the like southwest one, and we'll try to
Peel
lift
it
it
off him.
over. Yeah, peel it off him.
Okay.
I'm going to try to lift the other side with my bedroll to try to avoid the barbs.
Hey, I like it. Give me a dex check. With advantage.
Ooh, with advantage. That is going to be a 15.
All right. You managed to peel the net up. Trevok, give me a dex check. With advantage.
With advantage?
Mhm.
With advantage, it's going to be an 18.
All right. You managed to crawl slowly and gently out from underneath the net without taking any further scratches or cuts.
Cool.
The assistance of your friends.
I'm going to use mending to heal my blanket once I finish holding it up.
Okay.
I stand up and I'll dust myself off and look to everybody and nod and say, I appreciate the assistance.
It'll be me soon enough.
It got a little prickly there.
I'm going to continue tracking and very. What the fuck is the word? Dexterously?
Gingerly?
Cautiously?
Sure, I'll go cautiously.
Yes.
Well, hold on. First, I'm going to continue tracking. 20.
All right.
It's
All right.
definitely gingerly.
The path seems to be obfuscated, most likely intentionally at this point. Can't quite tell which way the path goes, so you're certain one of either north or southwest.
I'll go north.
All right, 3BET.
Alright, and then I'm gonna perception. I got a 12 for traps.
All right. You suddenly find yourself in a well-lit chamber.
Ooh.
A number of tables are set up, and you can see what looks to be signs of bedrolls in one corner, as well as tables covered in various implements of alchemy, you suppose. You can see a number of scattered pages and books across the ground, as well as a few random odd lumps of metal twisted into unusable shapes, likely devoid of value. You see no sign of your prey.
I'm going to inspect the books and pages.
Okay.
What was that, inspection? Investigation?
Investigation will do.
And I'm gonna go to the tables and start looking at the Tinker toys.
That's a 9.
The calculations and writings look to be nothing but the ramblings of a madman, as you cannot decipher head from tail of whatever it's supposed to tell you.
I'm going to pick up a few, put them in my pack.
Okay. 2BT.
I am going to ask Badger if he's sure the trail leads here. He's probably going to respond yes, and then I am going to start investigating for hidden
Well, how do you let him
doors.
respond?
He's going to tell me yes.
I'll be wait for him to respond.
I will wait for him to respond.
Why is he not here?
Nope.
I don't know this. But yeah, you have to wait for him to respond.
Back, sorry.
Damn right you are.
Lawrence, try to recognize any of the Tinker Toys.
Make me a knowledge alchemy check.
Looks like a workshop or sort.
I got a 9.
It looks to be a confusing mess, organized in who knows what kind of fashion, to who knows what purpose. You do manage to burn yourself on a beaker bottle, -1 point of damage.
I'm gonna ask the party, can anyone make sense of these and produce those pages? And I also plan on investigating the beds to see how recently they've been used. Each and every one of them.
All right, give me an insight check on the bed.
You said insight?
Yeah.
All right.
Can I read the page's base, or...
22.
Baracus, we're going to assume since he's taken so long that he told you yes, he was certain.
All right. Investigate for
He didn't give me any BRBs or anything, so.
investigating for hidden doors or any way out of this room. 19.
All right, so you're doing that. What did somebody else say? Somebody else said they were doing something.
I was asking if I could read the pages that Belmar was.
Are you asking
holding.
Belmar for the ones you saw him stuff in his bag, or are you going and reviewing others?
He held some up, so I was going to approach and see if I could read what he was
Oh, okay.
holding up.
I
Slash.
have-
Belmar, you were doing an investigation of the beds after that?
Yep, that was a 22.
Okay. And Chris, what was yours?
19.
All right. Baracus, as you poke and prod about the room, you find no other form of egress outside of the path you came down. Belmar, you find that the beds themselves seem to... You don't know how recently they've been used. The bed sheets that are flung about randomly appear to be cold and definitely not used in the last few hours for sure.
Okay.
And tray box going in here. Tray box. Give me a knowledge arcana check. Or knowledge. Did I say alchemy? I said alchemy. Didn't? No, that was it. Knowledge arcana is fine.
Knowledge Arcana? Okay.
Or if you think you want to try a different knowledge check, that may help as well if you have a better one. Or one that you're better at.
No, Arcana's going to be the best one to go with right now. Which is going to be at 18.
Do you have any arcane background? Magic casting?
In that I'm an Eldritch Knight, yeah.
Alright, some of it seems to come together for you, making some form of sense. Though, without putting everything together, you feel like you need to take quite a bit of time to study the various papers to get any true knowledge from it.
Yeah, bits and pieces. I need more time to make sense of this.
I'm going to announce to the party, looks like someone could have used these beds within the last day or two. I'm not sure. Be ready for a fight. And I'm going to produce my stone dagger and start cutting into the mattresses to see if there's anything in them.
It's not mattresses, it's a pile of straw
Oh.
with sheets strewn about randomly.
Well, all right then. Is there a door, an obvious door out?
There's not an obvious door out, and you can clearly see Baracus moving about the room, poking and prodding the walls.
All right. I'll cast Detect Magic then.
I'm going to gather up any other pages that might be there.
Okay. If you're collecting everything, it's going to be 25 pounds of pages and books.
Oh, shit.
Okay. 25.
Hey, I want some of those.
Says Urfer, sucking his thumb, which he burnt. No one reacts to that. No one frauding Baracus for more information.
When
You guys are very curious lot.
in response to Urfer, I'll be like, sure, I'll let you read them when I'm done making sense of this.
Curious, sir.
Find anything yet, Baracus?
No, blast. He must have doubled back. Come on, let's go.
Do I detect anything with detect magic?
You do not, for the most part. However, a single blue vial on the table of instruments seems to glow.
I would move closer to investigate.
Okay. You find a small vial, maybe 12 ounces in total, glowing under your sight.
Is it capped?
It is.
Does it have any seeming like properties, color, anything to it?
It's a glowing blue.
Okay.
Are you focusing on it with your...
Yeah, I'll use an action to focus on it.
It seems to give off an enchantment aura.
I'm gonna go lift up the metal pilings.
You're lifting them up?
Yeah, just to check underneath, see if I see anything of interest.
All right.
Like if there's a scrap.
Give me a dex check.
Metal. Awesome. 7.
All right. You managed to cut your hand on one of the various odds ends poking out from the metal shavings, taking 2 points of damage, and please give me a constitution check.
Tetanus. Dave's going Oregon Trail on us. Urfer has died of dysentery.
Constitution is 19.
Okay. You do not find any pieces of sheet metal. It appears to be the pile you are sifting through seems to be the melted or twisted remnants of formerly usable tools or implements.
I want to inspect the table, see if there's anything that might be out of place, perhaps.
Give me an insight check.
$25.
How familiar are you with alchemy?
General knowledge. I don't have any, no artisan or working background.
Okay, yeah. You, due to your lack of familiarity, you can't quite tell, though everything seems to be connected to something else, or dripping into something else, or burning something else. The best you can tell is that somebody was doing an active experiment at the time, most recently. At a time very recently.
Looks like an active workshop.
Can I do a arcane check to see if I can tell what kind of enchantment is on this vial?
Sure. You can taste it and try it.
That seems dangerous.
If you just take a little sip, it doesn't do the effect. You think you just get a general idea.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. I'll pop the top, give it a smell, give it a little taste, as long as it doesn't smell like acid or nothing.
It does not smell like acid or nothing.
All right.
Dipping a pinky in, you manage to get a little dab on your tongue. You feel a small jolt of energy run through your body, as if some exhaustion from your prior spell casting has been slightly abated.
Ooh, does that give me any of my spell things back, or is that just kind of a taste?
It's a taste of it. You would
I'll
have to
kinda
drink the
perk
potion
up.
to...
I'll perk up, I'll look at it kind of wide-eyed, and slip it into my pocket.
Okay.
experiments. Always with his experiments. We gotta go. We gotta take this guy down.
Is he that evil? Or is he just very secretive? I've met some secretive people.
Evil.
Alright.
I'm gonna look to Brackus and say, Brackus, exactly what are we dealing with here?
A monster. We need to go now.
With that, I give a nod and ready my shield, ready to follow whoever leads out first.
I will continue trying to track. 21.
All right. You can see numerous trails crisscrossing the room, including your own. Unfortunately, much of the trail has been, if there was one in the room, has been obscured by the movement of your party mates all about the room, searching here and there. You can see definite signs of a trail going back out from the room, though you're not certain if that's one you would have passed on the way in. You're not sure at what timing, I mean, whether that was an older one or not.
Lawrence, I'm gonna swig a potion
A potion of...
healing while
Okay.
we wait.
Let me know how much you're taking. How much?
Yeah, 10.
What are we doing?
I'll turn to Baracus while Badger's tracking. If he's so evil, should we leave such experiments standing?
You won't be alive to use it.
I just don't know what work already may be in process.
I sigh heavily. I go over to the tables and start looking it over.
Give me an investigation check.
I really thought you were just gonna immolate the whole fucking thing.
That's what I was expecting. Just like a firebolt and moving on.
I don't know what it is, so I want to check it out first. 20.
All right, you're looking just at the table stuff on top, or what?
Are there drawers?
No, it's just that there's a wooden table set up with all the alchemical stuff on top.
Yeah, I'm not touching anything though. I'm looking everything over.
All right. Do you have any alchemy background?
I have a medicine background.
Okay. So what was your roll?
19.
All right. Give me an insight check. With advantage due to your medicine background.
It's inside again, int?
Yeah.
20.
All right. Based off of a few of the ingredients left out on the table, and your best guesses based on your background, it looks as if some kind of curative of some alien sort is being developed here.
Do I feel like it's dangerous?
Who knows? With your
Me?
experience with this
Hopefully.
guy- with your background with this guy, you feel so. That doesn't mean it's so. And you are aware of that.
Okay. I'm going to step back Everyone to the back wall, just in case.
I go to the back wall. Happy I've already collected the books and pages.
Yep.
I continue trying to track.
Are you going back into the darkness, the roiling darkness behind you, or are you staying in the room trying to track?
Well, he said to get back from the wall, so I'm gonna.
You're at the entrance here. You did a quick search around when you were trying to track, and you found everything was mussed up. So now you're back here. And you said you want to track again, so I don't know if you want to try to just track back across the doorway here, if you're trying to plunge back into the darkness.
I'm trying to track back across the doorway to see if there are footsteps leading back out that seem fresher.
Okay. What'd you track for? Survival check?
17.
Unfortunately not. Everything around the doorway has been scuffed and mussed from everybody coming into the room. And unfortunately, any footprints lead right in directly into impenetrable darkness.
Alright. I'm going to go in the middle of T-Bad there.
You're going into what?
The middle of T and Bad.
Oh.
And then in... How many vials of liquid are there?
The table's covered in various vials and liquids.
I'm going to Mage Hand and knock everything off the table.
Okay. As you start causing a crash, a series of hisses, bubbles, and minor pops occur before the room erupts in a ball of flame.
Out, everyone out.
Everybody give me a dex check.
Jesus Christ.
18.
Nat 20.
17.
11.
Are you doing dex?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, 17.
Everyone below a 17 takes 31. Everyone above takes 16.
Ooh.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, Ryan, you had a 17, so you took 16. So, that's 24. David, you had a low, right?
I'm at 2.
Baracus, what was yours?
17.
Trevok?
17.
Delmar?
18. I'm at 53 HP.
Yeah. Urfer is definitely looking worse for wear at this point. The metal pilings have been melted completely into slag. As you sit there, however, you can see the far end of the chamber. The wall itself seems to be burning, especially bright, collapsing inwards, revealing what looks to be a passage beyond.
Is the room still on fire?
The room is smoldering. Everything in the room is smoldering.
But not like on fire, like
Right, not on fire. The bed's on fire here next to you. The implements are like, this area is like completely blackened in ash. The remaining, like, you took all the books and papers, so none of that's burning. The dirt has been pushed back, and you're all covered in layers of dirt, so just revealing scorched brick.
All right. I'm going. Do I notice that Urfer is looking worse for the wear?
Everybody can see that Urfer is looking the worst for wear.
Okay. I'm going to
Very
cast.
grateful he took a healing potion.
Hold on. I got this. I got this.
Okay.
Urfer's
I
not
step forward. I step forward. My left hand on the dagger of Malaki. My right hand reaching outward. I place a hand upon his head and cast Cure Wounds as a 3rd level spell. 3d8 plus ability modifier. Ability modifier is Wisdom.
If anybody else wants to throw out some heals.
20 out.
Yeah, I'll step towards Trevok and I'll do the same cast.
Dave, you got that?
Yeah, I'm gonna respond and say, "Oh, thank you. You're an unorthodox party, but you did end up finding a way through."
Do not thank me. Thank Maliki.
Yes, it was Maliki. And I cough a little bit.
I give a low growl.
Way to sound immediately dismissive of his god.
Yeah, I will too shoot him a skeptical look, and I'll cast Cure Wounds as a 3rd level spell on Trevok.
Dave, I'm going to give you my last potion of healing.
No, I have more potions of healing.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I told you this guy was dangerous. I had no idea that was going to happen, though. That was unreal.
I will swig another potions.
Wait, how Trevok's feeling here?
Trevok gets what, 36. And with that, I will also cast Daylight on my shield once again, ready to follow Badger's tracking.
I don't think you needed to.
I did
Now,
cast
isn't it?
Detect Magic, so that was a concentration.
Oh, Daylight's concentration. No,
Yeah,
Daylight's just an
well-
hour.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind then. I don't do that.
Yeah. I didn't think it was a concentration.
Lawrence, I get another 5 back from my second potion.
Okay.
Mike, I am sending you a message.
All right.
Ooh, getting sneaky on Lawrence. Is there a reason for this out of character or in character talk? Assuming it's out of character, since
No, it's in character. I'll
well, just if you're speaking in Druidic, just say that so that people know you're speaking.
I am speaking in Druidic.
Okay, that's what I wanted.
See, I could be greasy and cast comprehend languages, but I'm
Again,
not.
which you've done in the past.
Yes.
Be greasy, Brackus. Be greasy.
So while he's typing that out, from where we are, can I see into that passage? That's
No, the burning rubble of the wall, which now reveals itself to be only slightly covered in stone, the majority of it being wood, is still burning and smoldering there.
Lawrence, I linked you to it, just so you're aware.
Ooh.
I'm gonna cast
got
Mage
you.
Hand and try to start peeling away.
Funny. You're going what?
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand and start trying to peel away the rubble from the door, from the opening.
Okie dokie.
I'm going to assist him to expedite it.
The two mage hands appear, glowing in concert, though opposing colors, as they slowly pick apart the rubble of the door, revealing a longer tunnel. Not
Is it-
bathed in darkness.
not bathed. Nice.
Not bathed in darkness. Urfer, I assume you're going to look down it.
Yep.
Shocking. You see the far end what appears to be a small statuette set against the wall before the path splits.
Another statue about 35 feet down.
Seems to be much more along the lines of a bust, like a head, bust of a head.
Oh. A
And
bust
it's
of a
like
head
it's set like against the wall on like a small pedestal,
on a plinth.
inset against the wall. Yeah, there you go. That.
Looking down the hall from this distance, can I make any discernible features of the bust?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. Yes, it appears to be some kind of dwarven head.
It's dwarven.
Can't make out the fine details, but it appears to be a well-bearded person indeed.
Dwarven features. Magnificent beard.
I'm gonna growl.
For some reason, I feel like lasers are going to shoot out of its eyes or something. Or energy beam, rather.
I'm going to use my Staff of the Woodlands to cast Pass Without Trace once again.
Oh, yeah, can I make a tree? Cone of silence appears around the party, emanating outwards, silencing all your footsteps and muting conversation.
Lawrence, I sent you something again.
Ooh la la!
Alright, I will be right back.
I'm going to.
I don't know how I want to respond to that. Give me a insight check. Ryan.
Insight is a 13.
This creepy, like, out-of-tune piano catacomb
That's the
music.
idea.
It's perfect.
I assume that bus weighs more than 10 pounds, otherwise I would, like, turn it around or something.
But does it weigh 20?
We can try.
Alright, taking your warning, I'm going to tell Trayvon to move.
I stayed where I was.
Nobody's moved from the wall yet.
I'm telling him to move.
Oh. Okay.
Okay. I will.
You've been ordered.
I will get to the side, preferably in a corner where I'd have full cover from the bust without getting into danger.
I'm gonna move within range, I guess.
Mage End's 30-foot range. So
Yeah.
you need to be here.
Is it only 30? I thought it was more than that. I thought it was
Nope.
60.
Nope.
So you
So
have
Arthur,
to
you're
enter
going
the hall.
You going here, Urfer?
Yep.
Anybody else doing anything? Zerfer's moving past, making his way over the rubble into the hallway.
Just getting out of the way like Baracus warned.
I'm going to move to the doorway, like step inside of it right behind Urfer, and I want to track.
All right. Baracus, Belmar, you doing anything?
I'm going to try to keep an equal distance between Urfer and the rest of the party, so everyone can hopefully be within the spell limits of Pass Without Trace.
Okay, so where do you want to go?
Midway between the two of them.
What? Between
Right
two
behind
of them?
Badger.
Okay.
Lawrence, I'll move to AI 59.
Okay.
61.
60. All right. Surfer, give me a perception check.
Perception.
Lawrence, check your chat. I shouldn't have to tell you to do this. We're like this right now. Super serial.
You realize there are other people I'm trying to coordinate with too.
I know. I am most important.
I got a 12.
All right. Urfer, you have a moment's notice of fright as you realize you've stepped on a pressure plate. The statue's eyes before you glow with a violent blue light before suddenly a lightning bolt arcs down, striking all of you. Badger and Urfer, you have disadvantage on your dex check. Alimar, you have normal dex check, please.
All right, am I doing dex check or dex save?
Save.
Okay.
Why do I have disadvantage?
Because you have no room to move in the hallway. And it fills a 5 foot wide.
Fuck.
Mine's a 15.
Mine's also a 15.
Mine's a 14.
All right, you all take full damage.
Oh.
You all take 34 points of damage.
Holy shit.
Unconscious.
I was gonna say, remember that healing you just got?
How much health do you have, Dave?
43.
Christ.
Yeah, he doesn't have a lot. He's about half. He's half of you. Not even half.
Half? I'm at 92 max.
Yeah. To be fair, Baracus, unless I'm wrong, has a max of 60. Kravok has 78, and Belmar has 69. So you are head and shoulders above most people.
Holy shit.
All right. I'm going to speak in Druidic to Badger.
Badger, you note absentmindedly that any dirt along the hallway in the midst of the lightning bolt was charged and lifted off the ground before slamming back down, ruining any hope of the track.
Of course.
Urfer lies unconscious.
On the pressure plate that no one else knows about.
Begrudgingly to Belmar, I nod.
Sorry, I forgot this.
I'll sigh and I nod, and I'll cautiously approach Urfer.
Alright, I am going to drink 2 of my 3 potions of healing.
Alright. And everybody give me a perception check as well.
I don't know what level those are cast at, so...
Potion of healing? Both. That's standard.
My perception's a 12.
They're 2d4 plus 2.
So D8 plus 2.
Perception.
You want 2d4, it gives you a minimum of 2.
Yeah, true.
Perception for me, Lawrence, is a 23.
Okay.
13.
Badger, I need your healing and your perception.
Perception was a 16. Healing is a... Uh, 19. No, sorry, 17.
You got
So
7.
I'm at... Yeah, I got 17 back, so I'm at...
51?
Huh?
51?
No, I was at 51.
I had you at 34. Taking 24 points of damage from the explosion, or 24 total, including the 16 from that. So 16. You had.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I didn't mark it down. No, I was at 85. I was at max. I went from max to
I had
80.
you at -7 before the 16 points of damage. So
I
had
went
you down
from
on that one.
max to
I had you at 7 down.
85.
I had you down 7 from before.
I went from max to 85 and then 85 to 51.
You forgot
51.
you forgot the 16 points of damage from the fire.
From what? Oh, okay. So I'm at 51. All right.
So you just got 17 back. 16 back. 17 back. Yeah, so you're 52. Unless my math's off again somewhere. Whatever. I'll say you're 52. You can have the extra hit point.
Yay!
Might be the make or break.
I'm gonna heal Urfer with Cure Wounds at a level 2 spell.
All right. As you do that, Trevok and Badger, you hear an audible click. Urfer. Wait, sorry. You're healing him with what?
With Cure Wounds as a level 2 spell.
And that's a touch spell.
Yes.
You're moving past Badger then, as he's taking his potions.
Yes.
Okay.
An audible click.
That's not good. I don't hear that, do I?
Nope.
It was. I'll say aloud. I don't know about that click, but I think it's reset now.
As you heal Urfer for how much?
15.
That's great.
See, Deli is reaffirming the fact that you're trying to kill me.
Anyways, as you press down on Urfer to grant the healing spell, you hear a sudden click as the statue at the far end of the hall glows blue and lashes another lightning bolt down.
Can I try to pull someone out of that doorway?
No. Badger and Belmar, give me a dex check. Disadvantage for both of you. Urfer, give me a dex check. Disadvantage. You got 15 hit points back, though.
Wait a minute. He put down enough pressure to push the pressure plate? Fuck that noise.
Urfer's body's on it.
Yeah, that's fine, but he's just touching him. He's just like...
I definitely gave warning that the thing had reset, so...
Urfer's on top of it. It resets. Urfer's on it. It presses down again.
It's like on mode. But my dex is a 9.
I'm gonna die.
Sorry, so am I.
I got a 9 from Belmar, Badger, Urfer.
I got a 5.
15.
But I'm laying down. Doesn't that help at all?
You'll take half. It was a dex save for a full save. For
Uh,
no damage.
I laid down when I tried to help him.
Badger, what was yours?
15.
Uh, 28 damage for Badger and Belmar. Urfer, you take 14, so you're still conscious.
I am unconscious.
How much did I take?
28.
Awesome.
Belmar falls unconscious. Urfer, you are conscious on top of the pressure plate.
Get out of that hall before the plate goes up again.
Yeah,
Okay.
Baracus and Trebok, you both saw a second blast fire through and strike the far wall. I don't know if either of you are doing it inside, standing there and yelling at them. Which
I'm
is
gonna
not
try- I'm
a
gonna
bad
try-
idea.
I'm
I
gonna
don't
try
blame
to.
you.
No, I'm gonna try to start pulling people out if I can reach them. I have a plan. Come here. Get out.
Yeah, I'm gonna get off the pressure plate.
Okay.
And,
On which side?
I'll go backwards, I guess.
Okay. Badger, are you leaving, dragging, standing, staying, moving forward?
No, I'm moving back.
I'm gonna drag Belmar out because I know where the pressure plate is,
Oh.
All right.
and to the
Trademark
side.
assistance, you managed to drag the heavy dwarf backwards.
All right.
Side, you said.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm gonna help him move him to the side so that everybody's clear of this path, and I'm going to step into.
Yeah, I'm gonna mention I was on the pressure plate.
Yep. I'm going to. I want to do this from the side if I can, but I'm gonna cast a gust of wind down the hall. Since you said the thin layer of sand was covering.
And a strong wind, 6 feet, 10 feet wide, blast from any direction you choose. Each creature, any creature in the line must spend 2 feet of movement, disperses vast vapor and extinguishes candle torches. Hi, Dally. Okay. You're casting Gust of Wind down the hall?
Yep. I'm going to throw all of the sand and debris down towards the statue itself and just clear the hall so that we can see the plate.
Alright, the dirt flies down, striking at the far end. Most likely pocking and pitting the statue, though you can't tell from where you are. Peeking down the hallway, you can see what looks to be a small raised brown plate just clicking back into place. Clearly no more than a centimeter or so raised above the ground around it. Most likely invisible when covered by dirt.
Deli says, "Fuck you for trying to kill us all."
Deli, you don't understand. They don't have a rogue. It's their fault.
Whoa!
Hold on
now.
That means it's my
You
fault.
said you would never punish us for not having a class.
I didn't punish you for not having a class. You punish yourselves.
You're such a fucking dick.
Yep, that's me. Dick runs a game for you every week.
This does make it Dave's fault, though, because he's consistently rolled shit we don't need.
That's true.
So...
She actually said hello, Lawrence, but I completely tweeted that.
No, you can't let him treat you like this, man. He's ruining everything. It's ruining our possible relationship.
She says, serves me right.
So... Alright, is there any other, Sorry, go ahead, Chris.
Never mind, just go on.
Now that the hallway's clear of debris and whatnot, are there any other plates, or is it just the single one?
See, now you're just being malicious. Really? I'm talking to Lawrence.
I figured. I didn't think you were yelling that at me.
I'm not being malicious. You haven't done anything with it recently, so it's time.
I was trying to figure out how to work it in, but...
There you go.
There you go.
So, just the single plate, Lawrence?
You see what looks to be a bronze plate set in the floor there.
Alright, at least we can see where the plate is for when we move forward.
My first death saving throw is a 10. I don't know if that's good or bad.
That's one of the bad.
So yeah, I'm gonna lay here on top.
I'm going to...
with eyes wild in fear, I'm going to lean down and pour the last healing potion I have down Belmar's throat.
Do you want me to... Lawrence, how far away is Imam's shop?
An extensive distance for you.
Like 500 feet?
More than that, dude.
The fuck?
Like 500 feet, he says.
Well, I want to teleport there real quick and come back, because I'm a douchebag. Oh,
That's exactly what he was going to do.
I brought potions of healing for everyone.
I don't even have to see his face to know that's what he wanted to do. But no.
Alright, then with eyes still wild in fear, I'm going to cast Cure Light on myself. So, Belmar, you get 2d4 plus what?
+2.
2d4 plus 2 from the health potion I poured down your throat, and you are now positive.
Roll it for him.
I have to roll it?
As the pour.
I'm gonna also drink one.
You
8.
don't like being at 1 hit point, Dave?
What?
You don't like being at 1 hit point?
No, I got another 8 points back.
Belmar, you get 8 as well. And then I'm going to cast Cure Light on myself as a 3rd level spell.
Before you do that, you just want to take a short rest and get hit die back.
Says the guy who wants to chase this guy down and kill him fast.
Yeah, but we can't fucking kill him if we're all at fucking 10 HP.
I'd rather burn my spells and then take a short rest.
Right?
He is doing this eyes wild with fear, so.
Yeah, I'm also scared shitless. So... Wait, what do I get? It's... Sure, once is... 1d8. As a 3rd level spell, so 3d8. I have 26 health back.
Chris, were you suggesting taking a rest in game?
So I'm at, Lawrence, I'm at 50.
That's what I have, yep.
Yes, I was suggesting that in game.
Okay. I nod, and a lot of us are fairly beaten. Perhaps the rest would be the best move. I know not what this dwarf can do, and I'd rather be a bit more rejuvenated before we took him on.
How long is a short rest? An hour?
At least an hour.
Yeah, an hour.
Regaining consciousness, I'll thank Badger for healing me and ask, you pulled me all this way?
Not me.
Then who?
I did, lad, with the assistance of our new friend. Or, well, our new friend did, and I assisted him.
I'll shoot a surprised glance at Urfer.
Thank Urfer. He was the one that pulled you the most.
And cautiously I'll say, thank you, Urfer. And at the mention of proceeding forward, I'll look at Brachus. I thought this dwarf needed to die. I know us dwarfs can only move so quickly. We might be able to catch him still.
Don't know what you're messing with. We're looking pretty bad right now.
And Dave, any response you had was muted. You never unmuted yourself.
Womp womp womp.
Yeah. I just took a little bit of hot sauce because I wanted it.
Tearing up from it.
Mm-hmm. You would have done the same for me. Is all I'm gonna say.
In Druidic, I'll say, I don't know about that.
A faint scream echoes down the hall.
Oh, well, fuck you, Lawrence.
Fuck. I guess the rest can wait then. Sounds like this fella does need to be dealt with post haste.
I mentioned that I'm going to start healing myself with Cure Wounds.
Okay.
First casting at a 4th level spell. That's going to be 36 health.
How much?
36.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it again as a 2nd level. For 17 more.
On yourself?
Yep. So I should be at 61.
Can everyone, you can all see this, right? Can you confirm this is your current hit point totals? 'Cause that's what I have.
Yep, still at 9.
Yes, sir. Dave.
Dave, what languages do you speak, by the way? I never got that.
Halfway to
Common,
God.
Abyssal, Draconic, and Halfling.
I'm going to walk up to Urfer and cast Cure Wounds as a 3rd level spell on him and say, a debt owed is a debt paid.
Oh, wow. You pulled me out of that lightning trap, so here, now we're even. Oh, that's nice.
That's going to be for 20 health. And then I'm going to consume that vial that I picked up.
You're drinking it?
Yep.
All right. You get back 1/3 level spell slot.
Oh,
Oh, that's fucking awesome.
I was hoping for more.
Your mind becomes instantly revitalized, and you feel the capacity regrow in your mind.
I'm going to pep up and kind of look more energetic, but slightly disappointed by the level of energy I've received.
I should have given that to Baracus. Damn, dude. He appreciates what that could have been.
That's a whole fireball, dude.
It's a Cure Wounds at 3rd level that we'll probably need.
Yes, that too.
Alright. So, not into the rest of the party. Alright, make sure you watch the plate. And I'm gonna start heading down the hall. Being very careful not to hit that plate.
Give me a dex check with advantage.
With advantage is going to be a 20, not nat.
All right, you managed to easily step over the plate, avoiding it completely.
How tall is the ceiling?
It's about 6-7 feet. It's not very. It's a very narrow and small passage.
I have every intention when I get to the end of the hall of smashing the statue just in case.
Alright, I'll step over the plate. It's not larger, I don't think that's a problem.
Totally not going to enter the hallway until they get out of the hallway.
Yeah, let's wait, that's a good idea. Continue on, Trivok.
Alright, I'll peer cautiously around the corner once I get to AO.
Yep.
Just checking both directions, making sure there's nothing there. That music, though.
You can't see around it, but it appears as if the wall before you blocks as the path curves around it.
Okay. I'm going to move. I'll move to the north side, so AP 59, or the south side. Sorry.
Yep. I understood what you meant.
Yeah,
I will follow to. Go ahead.
No,
I gotta
go
bring my
ahead.
compass rose around with me.
I am going to do the same, but north.
All right.
All right. Once he gets there, I want to investigate this statue, see if it can be turned or if it's hooked to anything, kind of thing.
All right. Give me an investigation check. What are the other three doing?
I'm gonna try to progress down the hallway. That's what, a dex check?
Yep. Dex check to Belmar, going over the trap
Ooh, natural 20.
with advantage. Okay. You managed to get over the trap, pressure plate, no problem.
And then I'm gonna
Sorry, go ahead.
Hold on. You're investigating while they're coming down or not coming down.
Yep.
Okay.
Badger, Urfer.
Ryan's away again.
Was Belmar done?
Well, I was gonna recast Pass Without Trace now that I've regained consciousness, using the staff to do so.
How many charges you got left?
Pass Without Trace does not cost a single charge.
Okay. Fair enough.
I was using the bathroom. I didn't think you guys wanted to listen to that. So,
Yep. Kelly did.
Deli might be into wet works.
We've established that she is. Sorry, Deli. Oh, that's what we've established.
How many blumpkins do you think Deli's given? More than 5.
Hey, don't bash the bump.
I am not. Oh my god, is what I got.
Don't worry, it's all out of love, Deli. The Blumpkin love.
Fucking blumpkins.
I stick both fingers into my ears and begin to hum. I don't know, a childhood song, a song I've heard from Malaki.
Ooh, can I hear that?
Nope, you're down the hall. Urfer, you note that Badger seems to be completely unaware that everybody else has moved down the hall as he seems to plug his ears and hum to himself, squeezing his eyes tight.
This is where.
No, I'm not. I'm not shutting my eyes.
Okay, well, you're still oblivious.
Are you okay? I guess he can't hear me. I'm gonna say I'm gonna be like, "Are you okay?" Eh? Wave and then thumbs up.
That sounds like a puppy that desperately needs to pee.
That's what it sounds like.
It's a puppy that wants to get out of her cage.
Oh, okay, granted.
This is where.
Why is she created at 9 o'clock at night when you guys are both home?
Ashley was trying to clean the floors, and she attacks the broom, so she put her in the cage.
That's kind of funny.
This is where Badger kills Urfer, and it's just like, no, the trap went off.
Oh, I'm in the way of the trap.
I'm investigating the thing, but I haven't done anything with it yet.
Alright, so what I'm doing is, obviously I know kind of what's going on. So, fingers in ears, humming a happy song to myself. I'm going to attempt to traverse the plate. I'm not paying attention to Urfer at all.
Give me a dex check.
Advantage, disadvantage.
Nope. You're distracted.
Straight.
It's great.
20.
Ask Belmar again. Aw. You traverse the trap, the pressure plate, no problem. Belmar, you going anywhere as you come out, or are you standing in front of the thing?
Can I see Badger's distress, or can I hear his humming?
Nope. You can hear the humming.
Oh, what does it sound like?
The music playing right now.
Okay, that's fair.
It does not sound like that.
It sounds like Clue for Super Nintendo when you got the accusation wrong and you die.
All right, so I'm going to turn around to look to Badger, see what.
It's a happy, uplifting song.
Which does not fit the situation we're in.
Yeah, so he would
Correct.
naturally be ears plugged humming Venga Boys We Like to Party.
Yeah, that. Sure.
That's even worse. I'd rather have the stress music than that.
You didn't like the distress music, so that should be it.
No, I'm humming my own fucking song. I get to pick what song I'm fucking humming.
Do we have to do multiple personalities?
Oh no.
Fuck you. I should have some control over my character. If you're gonna give me the shit that you're giving me, that's fine. But I should be able to do this.
You are. I'm not stopping you from doing anything, man. You're very negative right now.
Like,
You just said you're gonna go split personalities, and I know what that means. I know what I do.
So, turning around, do I see Badger in distress?
Yes.
All right, I'm going to go back to him and place a hand on his shoulder and prayer through Sylvanas to Malaki.
Okay.
I totally ignore
You
you.
can still pray to Maleki yourself.
Well, yeah, but I mentioned Sylvanas as seeing as she's the daughter of Sylvanas. And then pray to Malaki.
Urfa, are you doing anything?
You guys are really good at raising pets.
thanks.
She's just screaming at the dog while she's crated because you're trying to clean up the house. Oh, God.
Trevok, what was your investigation score?
19.
All right. The statuette seems to be inset to the wall. You can't quite see what's going on, though. You believe there seems to be some kind of mechanical operation at place instead of magical.
I'm not Trevok, don't touch that thing when we have people down the hall.
No, of course not. I'll wait for them to clear. I was just trying to inspect it.
Yeah, can you clear the hall so I can come down?
And he sets it off.
Urfa screams down the hallway.
Gets a third blast of lightning.
I ignore him as I continue to pray to Malaki. I'm then going to place my hand on Badger's chest to where I think the mark of Malaki is. Hoping that will help.
I've told him whether or not it has.
It has.
Oh.
No, it has. I continue fingers in ears, but my humming begins to kind of grow in volume.
I
didn't want to play it for him. I wanted to let him do it.
I try to catch on and hum with him as I continue to kind of mentally pray.
And I'm moving to the end of the hallway.
Okay. Can all of you at the end of the hallway please give me a perception check?
20.
17.
16.
Nat 20.
You hear the sound of slow-moving water crashing in the distance.
Alright, now that everyone's clear, I'm going to start making my way down, avoiding the...
Since Urfa's still got to travel, I will peer around the corner, looking in that direction to see if I can see anything.
All right. Harper, give me Dex advantage.
21.
All right, you managed to get past it, no problem.
Oh.
I muted, but Ashley was like, "Get down! You're gonna burn yourself, dumbass."
We all heard.
You didn't hear the second part.
Maybe not, but we heard enough.
Ooh.
Uh-oh, pit of red. No bueno.
Remember to use your abilities to not die, Adam. That'd be great.
I'm not going to try to leap over this one.
Alright. So Trevok, you're peering around the corner.
Yeah.
With your dark vision, you can see the edges of what looks to be a small lake. Not quite lake, small pond would probably be better. And on the edges of your vision, you can see that it seems to be pouring off downward somewhere.
Okay.
You can see what looks to be the edges of some intense firelight emanating and lightening the room beyond.
Alright, I'm going to say that to the rest of the party here. Looks like, what are the dotted X's signifying? Is that just like pillars in the way?
Can't
or?
tell. You
Okay.
can't tell from where you are.
There's it looks like a large pond that water's crashing into. There's also a big pit of fire, from what I can tell.
I'm going to peer around my corner to see if I can add to that information.
You don't see the water. You do, however, see a little clearer than you think than possibly Trevok saw what looks to be a massive grated brazier, almost like an open and sided oven with bars making it visible. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense to you.
Nope.
Okay, so think of a large iron bowl filled with burning coals and flame, with grated bars around, leading to an iron cap. So about a 3-foot gap between the lower bowl and the upper bowl, connected by these iron rods, making a circle around it. Does that make more sense?
A little bit, yes.
Okay. You can't quite make it out from your distance. However, the iron brazier itself seems to be intricately carved with something, and you can't quite make it out from the distance, but you can see what looks to be markings on the ground. Perception check for both Trevok and Baracus as you peer around the corners.
Alimar.
18.
25.
You both hear the sounds of muttered sobbings coming from the far end of the room. The stench of death and decayed flesh hits your nostrils.
Given that we've been around the undead, can I kind of place how old the death smells?
No.
Shit. Well, I'll
It definitely smells like rotted flesh.
I'll mention that to Badger and Belmar as well. Just rotting flesh, unnatural things, sobbing in the distance, far end of the room.
Is Badger still having an episode?
What's up, Tim? You're muted, Ryan, if you're trying to respond.
Nope, I was muted because I didn't want to
Okay.
puff the vape. Fingers still in ears, humming loudly.
Given
All
that
right,
he's
now.
fingers in ears and humming loudly, I'll say this more directly to Belmar, but not like turning away from Badger so that he can see if he wanted to.
So I'm going to continue praying to Maleki with my hand on Badger's chest. Between like prayers, I'm going to inhale through my nose and try to smell and see if I can kind of determine with, my knowledge of nature and my knowledge of undead, if I can see how strong this odor is, if it can tell me anything.
All right, let's check.
What check would that be?
Insight.
That would be a 21.
You can't really tell how old or what it could be. You know it's decaying flesh. You also catch hints of burnt flesh.
All right, I continue praying to Maleki through Sylvanas for Badger.
Is the ceiling of this new room any higher, or is it still 7 feet?
The ceiling rises to about the height. As you get into the larger chamber, assuming you're going to move there, you can see it seems to go up, but you can't tell from your current position. Either that or the floor goes down. Can't quite tell, but the chamber seems to be way wider or open.
I look back towards Urfer. And like wave him on, like, come on.
I'm gonna come up and move inside the same square as Baracus.
Barry.
I want to make an insight. I want to make a perception.
What?
Actually, I'll wait because I don't know about it yet. I'll wait.
Rick?
I am going to quaff a spider climb potion.
Okay. You feel your tactile senses grow stronger, and you can see little spider-like grippers extend out from your fingers and palms.
Like
The area between your fingers becomes slightly webbed and tacky as your palms cease sweating and start to excrete some kind of tacky, oily substance.
Okay, I'm going to climb the wall and then get onto the ceiling. And then walk into the room.
Baracus walks into the room. Like, how far in the room are you going here? You climbing up on the ceiling in here?
Yeah. Say 5 feet up on the ceiling.
Spider pig, spider pig.
Spider teeth.
Spider teeth.
Alright. Looking down, the chamber itself is well lit. You can see, looks to be two massive statues on the far side of the brazier, though it's hard to see from your current angle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. You can easily see what looks to be humanoid shapes curled and huddled behind what looks to be portculli, revealing tiny cells. A number of them, however, rest open, with no figures visible. You do hear muttered sobbing echoing about the chamber.
I'm going to move down 2 to the right, diagonal right.
There?
2, 1 more.
There?
Sorry, 1 up. There we go.
Looking down, you can see that there appear to be some kind of arcane markings on the ground. A number of body parts appear strewn about upon the markings in various macabre fashion. A few of them appear to be in roughly the shape of a humanoid. However, others are in much more distended fashion. You can see a number of iron filings and clamps arrayed on the ground, holding the various pieces in shape.
I attempt to discern the markings with what I assume will be a Knowledge Arcana roll.
Sure.
19.
Some kind of odd arcane experimentation is going on here. Your best bet would be either some kind of demon summoning, homunculi creation, possibly the flesh golem creation, or other some kind of macabre, monstrous machination, abomination has been created here.
Would my history with this dwarf give me an idea of what he might lean towards?
You give me an insight check.
Homunculi creation.
15.
Why won't it let me open up a chat window with you? Send me a quick Google chat. I can't seem to open up a window with you. Oh, there, that's fine. It's already open. Durr!
Okay. Um. Okay. Fuck. Is there any type of lever or something that opens these doors that I can see?
Not that you can see.
What are these statues made out of?
They appear to be made of stone.
I'll be right back.
How tall are the statues?
They appear to be about 9 or 10 feet tall. They appear to be depicting some kind of humanoid in full armor.
Fuck, I have an idea that I might be reaching for.
Anyone have shatter?
What I want to do is... Fuck it, let's see if it works. The, this fire pit in the center.
Mm-hmm.
Are the flames, like, at knee level, or is it in a pit?
Again, it's got like a grill blocking direct access to the flames, and appears to be more of mostly like coal and charcoal burning hot with random tidbits of either wood or some other substance burning within, creating higher flames within. It is burning hot. You can feel the heat echoing out even as far as you.
I suspect these are golems, so basically my idea here is to tie some rope around these golems, have the whole party pull the rope, and put the golems into the fire.
Again, there's a grate around the oven.
I suspect that the weight of these 10-foot monstrosities would break that grate.
Okay. I just want to make sure you were clear on the details.
I'm going to cast message on Effer.
Urfer?
Effer.
Urfer.
I suspect these two statues in here are golems, and from what I can see here, the son of a bitch is trying to summon some type of flesh golem.
Give me a perception check, Baracus.
I'm gonna whisper to the party. Brackus thinks there's two stone golems, and that the dwarf is trying to create a flesh golem.
I rolled a nat 20.
You hear. Well, I'm just going to give you since nobody else was in the room.
My eyes widen at the mention of a flesh golem. And looking to Belmar and Badger, I'll say, then we need to end this.
Is Badger still having an episode?
And then I'll look back to Urfer at the end, nodding to you as well.
As I said before, it's on him.
I'm beginning to calm down. I'm taking my fingers out of my ears, and I'm kind of looking around. However, I will say that I did hear Urfer's warning of Flesh Golem, and the mention of that, I tend to bristle. Well, no, I don't tend to. I bristle up and kind of growl unnaturally.
Shit, I hear... To Urfer. Shit, I hear something by the water.
Also, you hear something by the water.
I'll peer around the corner again.
I'm going to take my hand off of Badger's chest, kind of give him a nod, and then cautiously step around the corner to take a look.
He's talking to me, taunting me. That's to you, Urfer, again.
Yep. Seems like the dwarf is taunting Brackus.
I'm going to take the long way around, so directly down, left, and then up all the way, basically kissing the walls of this bigger room.
And you're going to come back down over here? Or something? What?
No, I'm going to actually just continue straight from where you are at right now and go closer to the water.
To the water. Oh, over here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now that I've stepped around the corner, do I see the markings on the floor and the figures in the cells? And the statues?
You can see one statue and you can see the figures in the cells, yes. As well as the markings. The gruesome macabre markings.
Can you tell me anything specific about the figures in the cells?
You can't quite see them very clearly.
Okay.
I'm going to join left of Belmar. Or south of Belmar, rather.
Snitchman.
Yeah.
The shadow of war creeps on. Fog of war creeps closer. Bomb, bomb, bomb.
Do I see anything new from where I'm standing?
The water appears to be slowly moving towards what looks to be a gap in the middle of the water, flowing downwards to some further level. Give me a perception check.
12.
It's hard to make out.
Oh, Jesus, I didn't touch
from your
him.
vantage. Give me make that advantage. Give me another roll.
18.
Hope
From
you
your
find him.
vantage point on the ceiling, you're able to see what clearly looks to be some kind of stone ladder set over the sinkhole leading downwards within the water.
Once again, to Urfer. There's a ladder in the waterfall, I guess?
You think there's a ladder in the waterfall?
I don't think. I know. I can see it.
Well, he said that out loud. He didn't message you back.
He can message me back. We're
He didn't,
speaking.
though.
Did you
Yeah.
say that out loud or mentally?
No, I said that out loud.
He's relaying that to everybody.
Okay.
Now that you said that
So
out loud,
we heard that, right? Then.
Urfer said he was whispering. Badger's the only one that stayed back there, so no. Though you can, if you look, see Baracus on the ceiling above you.
Okay,
Point to the waterfall.
I nod.
I'm gonna move up to tell Trevok and Belmar.
Oh, look at that. You trigger the statue. Blah!
Yeah, I'm gonna actually point to my eyes and then point to the statues.
So there's a ladder behind or in the waterfall, but also don't alert the statues.
I'm going to inspect the water to see if I can judge how powerful the current flowing into the hole is. If I could withstand it.
You can just yeah, give me a knowledge nature check. Easy DC, but give me an at one. Just give me an at one for the heck of it.
That is going to be a 8.
That's fine. It's very slow moving. You're not quite sure what's feeding the water above, though it is slowly draining into whatever this is. You could probably wade into this with no problem.
Can I move down the ladder with no problem, or can I not see that?
You cannot see that.
Is Pass Without Trace still active?
It is. I'm still concentrating.
All right. I'm going to begin with what I've seen so far. I'm straight up going to try to move silently to the ladder to start climbing down.
Can I see the marks on the ground?
Oh yeah, you can see the macabre theme.
All right, I'm going to move to the edge of the water pool and inspect further.
Lawrence, I can see the figures, right?
You can see the huddled figures, yeah. You can't quite make them out. They're curled up and covered in some kind of cloth rag.
Aren't we going to save them?
Can't save them if we run into a trap. Just be cautious.
Badger, what are you doing?
Why do you think I'm here?
Going to move underneath Arrakis. No, like in
I
his
know it's
space.
him, man.
Okay. All right. Hey, I'm just.
Now high five.
The dwarves among you can tell that the floor seems to be gently rolling downwards to form almost a bowl with the flame at the center. The ceiling overhead arcs similarly to create the most depth and height at the center. At the edges where everybody seems to be gathering, the room itself is maybe 13 feet, where at the closer to the brazier, the room has a height of about 30 feet.
So, in response to the comment about the followers, assuming I've heard it, I'll say, leave them be. They
Oh, no, that was a message.
don't want to disturb them. Oh, okay, that was a message.
Sorry, or specify.
Lawrence, I feel like you just described two walks on top of each other.
To what? Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, kind of.
I continue to move towards this ladder as silently as I can.
All right, you step into the water. Within a few feet, it's up to your chest height. So the current is, again, relatively gentle and not too insistent. You can resist it without effort.
Okay.
Well, give me a strength check. Easy DC.
Strength check with an easy DC. Come on, not nat one.
That's the only reason I'm doing it,
Yeah.
in case.
13.
Yeah, you're fine. Give me a perception check, Treva. Belmar, what are you doing? You want to say something?
I was going to move in the water with Trevok and closer inspect where the ladder is to see if I could easily hold on to the ladder with flow of water.
All right. Give me a strength check with easy DC.
Said the water
Wait,
was
strength-
leading downwards, correct?
The water is draining in, like this is like a little hole in the middle. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe like a 5x5 hole with water draining slowly over the edges, dripping down.
All right, my strength check is a 19.
Yeah, no problem. The ladder's on the far side of the sinkhole from you, though. Give me a perception check as well, Belmar.
My perception, by the way, was a 21.
Okay, Baracus, Badger, Arthur, you guys do anything as you watch your two compatriots walk into the water?
I'm gonna message again to Brackus. Shouldn't we take care of the statues before we go further?
It's just a suspicion. I don't know. You've dabbled in the arcane as well. What do you think?
Can I do an insight?
Has he though?
All right, as
seen
they
him cast
converse, I am almost taken aback by the fact that I finally see running water in all of the time that I've been in this hellhole of a city. And in Druidic, I say, finally, something natural. And I rush to the water.
All right. He's rushing to the water. Are you going in the water or no?
I'm going to like rush up to it and then kind of slowly nestle myself in as though I like clearly enjoying it, you know, like stepping in like finally.
Like a baptism.
Urfer, you want to do what?
I want to do an insight check to see if I remember anything about golems, and like if they're activated somehow or triggered to like defend something.
Do you have any background with them?
No, just
All right, give me a general knowledge arcana check. Badger, I need your perception as well. Belmar, what was yours?
Mine was a 13.
So I got a 13, a 19, Trevok?
21.
21.
I got a 6.
Yeah, you have no
Right.
fucking clue.
Ryan got up again.
Oh.
I'm gonna message back to Baracus and say, I don't know if they'll attack if we approach the ladder or approach the figures.
Belmar, Trevok, and presumably Badger, whenever I get a roll from him, you note as you step into the water, the ground beneath your feet seems soft and almost dough-like as you walk. Rather off-putting as everything else seems to be either stone or brick around you. And as you watch, you can see there appears to be a slim sliver of the wall in a horizontal line open, which is where the water seems to be flowing through. And you can see little clumps of something solid drifting in with the water, mixing, and then falling down the hole.
Is the water flowing into the slit more than it's
Flowing out
into
the slit,
the water?
it's flowing out.
Oh.
It's flowing out. It's a horizontal slit in the wall that the water's coming in from.
It's what's filling the pool, you can tell.
I want to pay closer attention to this as I move forward.
Same
Try
here.
to see if I can.
Here, the slit's along this wall.
Right. I still want to
very
progress towards the ladder, but I want to pay more attention to what's coming in to see if I can
So,
discern.
which
what
way
it
of the
is.
sinkhole are you going around here?
I will go to the south.
I'll pretty much keep in tow with him.
Alright.
Keeping an eye on the slit.
Each of you give me a strength check for each 5 feet.
Strength check for each 5. All right.
Yep. So that's 2 checks for you, Trevok, 1 for Belmar.
That's a 10 and a 12.
No problem keeping your feet. Belmar?
Mine's a 12 and a 7.
Oh, you only need 1. You only go 5 feet so far, but yeah, you're fine. As you get closer, you can see you're not quite sure how to describe it. It's whatever it is. It's some kind of ruddy red dough-like substance mixing with the water. It seems almost to clump as it dilutes within the water, creating bubbles of thicker water. Would be your best way of describing it, as you do.
Nope.
I was sorry. Using just like an empty sack, can I try to catch one?
Go ahead and make a dex check. You have an empty sack?
Yes, I do. I currently don't have much gear, but I do have an empty sack.
Okay.
16?
Despite your best attempts, it seems as if every time you get close, the clumps move unnaturally out of your way or dissolve into the water.
Do I see this?
Yeah, yeah.
I will, because he's right by me, so I'm gonna shake my head and offer him the empty sack.
I'll take it and try to see if I can collect some and try to see if I have any memory or knowledge about this type of phenomenon.
Sure, give me a dex check and then give me a knowledge nature check.
You said Dex?
Yep, try to catch it. You said you wanted to catch it first, right?
All right, Dex is going to be a 7.
failed.
Knowledge, Nature.
Sorry, guys. I had to check on the dog.
Knowledge, Nature is a 6, so I fail both.
Mm-hmm. That is correct, sir.
I shake my head and hand the sack
Badger,
back
give me
to
a perception
Trayvon.
check.
What's that?
I need a perception check from you.
Perception. Uh, 8.
Alright, you're fine.
Alright, so I'm gonna give this one more shot as I continue moving to the far side to the ladder.
Alright, Baracus and Urfer, anything?
I'm gonna walk over.
And Belmar poking around at the water. Both of you give me a strength check, by the way. Belmar and Trayvon.
Strength is in that 20,
Good.
and
7.
I'll be right back.
Yep.
Still hugging the outside walls, I'm gonna walk to the tile to the right of Trayvon.
Alright.
Any moving figures, I'm gonna break up a trail ration into quarters.
Give me a perception check as you move next over there.
20.
You note that the statue closest to you turns its head with a grinding stone-on-stone sound, and its eyes seem to peer directly at you. However, it does not seem to step down from its point.
Oh shit. Proximity based?
How long does message last, and how long has occurred since I first cast it?
These are things you should know.
Yes. Well, apparently we couldn't talk for a lot of that, because that's one round.
Yep, so it's over.
Alright, you got more out of it than you should have.
I swore it was a minute.
Well, the book didn't just change, so
Yes, I'm bad, I know.
that's true.
So I'm going to cast message on Trayvon.
It's a cantrip, right?
Yes. My suspicions were right. That statue just moved. It might be proximity based. Don't get any closer to it.
Arthur, you doing anything in the back there?
I'm gonna walk over to AT-53. And say, what should I do? What is that stuff?
Barak, what you didn't see that shit. You just saw them diving in the water a bit.
Respawn-
Baracus, you see a small knob next to each of the cells.
I saw them trying to catch something.
Yeah.
In message back to Baracus. Right. Are you safe?
Ryan, because you weren't here, when you were in the water, you saw Belmar and Trayvon take out an empty sack and both dipping it in the water, clearly trying to catch something and failing.
We're fine for now. And that spell's over.
Yep, I basically, like, I don't know if there's a disconnect feeling, but I'll just nod, and again, I want to try one last time to catch the debris before I go to the ladder.
Alright. I am going to make, obviously, a perception.
Yep.
Oh, you have to let me know if it's sound-based, because I'm disadvantaged at sound. It's not.
Not sound-based.
So that is a 20.
You now catch sight of what both Belmar and Trevok are clearly trying to snag. The ground beneath your feet feels incredibly dough-like, and you can see floating within the water, apparently little globules of some kind of ruddy red substance that seems to mesh with the water and create, in your best description, thick water. And you can see now that there's a little slit along the far wall near where Belmar and Trevok is, from which the water seems to be coming. And you can see whatever the substance is mixing with the water comes through a bit thicker there before dissolving more into the water.
Now, is it right in front of us, or is it in front of him as well? He's just a little bit back.
It's right in front of you guys. It's right here. It's this black bar.
Okay.
Look.
This slit is where the water is coming out of, or the goo is coming out of?
Both.
Both. How wide is the slit?
Like an inch.
Giggity.
What? Wes ain't here. Ah.
Oh!
Wow.
Westburn!
See, Deli, you're not the only one who roasts sometimes.
She left.
She'll watch it later.
Oh.
Yeah, true.
It's true.
Gotta give her the shout-outs, man. You gotta keep that devoted fan.
I'll get a text tomorrow about it.
And you said the water's like a slight trickle, right?
It's not moving fast. The water's coming through enough to keep the pool full, despite the fact that it's pouring down. But it's not, like, moving fast.
I attempt to clog the slit with my bedroll.
The slit is over 15 feet long.
Oh,
Give me
sorry.
2 bedrolls.
Magically, how would it work to freeze water?
I'd have to cast a really high level spell.
So you can just, like, ray of frost it and hope for the best?
Nope. I'd have to cone of cold it, and then that's still a DM ruling.
And would probably alert the golems further.
I could fill it with a rope. Nah, fuck that idea. I'm gonna wait for the party to tell me what to do, because I honestly don't know. I'm doing that thing where I grasp at straws again.
All right, well, kind of giving up on the red ooze, I'm going to offer the end of my rope to Trevok, trying to get him to hold it. And assuming that he does so, I'm going to tie the other end around my waist and proceed down the ladder.
Trevok?
Seeing him offer, I will put the sack away, and grab the end of the rope and nod.
All right, Belmar, give me a strength check as you step onto the stone ladder.
That is going to be a 12.
All right. Your initial grip, you note that the stone itself seems quite slippery, and you know it would be easy to fall from whatever height you're at. Looking down, your view is obfuscated by the falling water and the darkness below. So you can hear it entering what's likely a larger pool of water below. You hear echoing from down beneath the level of the water. It sounds like the sound of a massive pump. You can see that the stone ladder is embedded within whatever the ground is around you, the stone around you, for the next 10 feet. And then you see that it seems to swing free on some kind of rope or iron link sent within the wall, hanging down with stone crossbars for handles.
All right, I'm going to try to stick my head above water and say, pump down here. and proceed down the ladder.
Before he goes down, I'm going to cast a message. Something happens, just holler.
Yeah.
I'll message back saying I'll tug the rope 3 times.
Don't have time, just get down there. You have 6 seconds before the spell wears out.
Even though he can't see it, I'll nod, and then I'll proceed down the ladder.
All right, give me a strength check. Or climb check. If you've got climb.
What would that be?
It's strength. It's just if you climb, if you have...
We totally should have addressed how you would let me, how you would alert me to danger. So, based on out of character rule of thumb, I'm going to assume tugging on the rope is bad.
Or it could be good. It means, all right, come on down.
Well, that check is going to be a 18.
Okay. Though the grip is slippery, your great hand strength keeps you sturdily on the rope, on the chain ladder, which you realize after the first 10 feet, you are now swinging free on what looks to be an iron-linked chain ladder with stone bars for grips, swinging within, to the best of your knowledge, a massive chamber. As you swing, you sometimes break the surface of the water around you, allowing you brief glimpses, revealing a large lake below and what looks to be a great bit of dwarven ironwork set up along the shores of the lake.
Oh, holy Christ, have we found a forge?
How far am I? And, like, is there any ground I can see?
The water, you'd estimate, is about 60 feet below you.
Oh, wow.
At least you're falling into water.
Yeah.
What do you see?
Is that in message?
Yes. You pretty much have a response and then it's over.
Big chamber. Seems to be full of water with some dwarven tools of some kind, ironworks of some kind. Going in further, tell everyone to come down with me. And I'll proceed further.
Are you undoing the rope at any point? Because ropes are typically 50 feet long.
This particular rope is... Yeah, it's 50 foot. So I'm going to go down to 50 foot if I haven't already.
All right, give me 5 strength checks.
5 strength checks.
For 10 feet.
5 for 10?
Mm-hmm. No, it's a strength check for 10 feet.
Oh,
so
per
feet.
10, per 10. I thought I heard 5 for 10, and I was like, wow. This is an intense 10 feet.
All right, so that'll be a 16, a 14, and a 13.
2 more.
Oh, 2 more.
5.
Yeah, my math. Nat 20 and a 13.
All right. The water cascades around you, creating a small halo of water upon which you now hover a step above. The ladder continues down into the water, clearly loosely rooted to something down below. The water beneath you, outside of the ruckus caused by the falling water, appears to be a deep blue. Your dark vision allows you to see that the water itself, while colored, is also quite muddied.
Is this like an unnatural blue, or because of like that?
Dark vision.
Okay.
Alright, so based on this description that it gave me, and again, my history with this character, does that ring any bells?
Nope. You're not familiar with the site.
Okay. No, more like his MO.
The room you're in fits his MO for you.
Okay. I'm going to go down... I'm going to go back down to base level and go down the ladder, following Balmar.
Greyhawk, you're gonna...
I'm going to... Did Belmar untie himself?
He said he did at 50 feet. So
All
he's
right,
got...
so
I'm
yeah.
sorry, he's got 20 feet to go still. He's not at the water level. My bad. I forgot. He said he's only going to go down 50 feet, so he's got another 10 feet below the water.
I'm going to gesture to the rope in my hands and just, like, motion my head like, you go with him.
Yeah.
Delmar, are you untying yourself? Yes, no?
You're muted. Or something.
Belmar's not muted. Mike.
All right, I was muted.
You're
I
20
am
feet
going.
above the water. You're 20 feet above. I misspoke because I forgot you said you went down 50 feet to the edge of the rope.
I'm not yet untying myself. I'm staying level with the rope without making it tight.
Okay.
I don't need the rope. Thank you, though. Sticky fingers. I'm going to confidently go down the ladder.
He just walks down the ladder instead.
All right. As you step into the water, Brax, give me a strength check.
Not a 1? 15?
All right.
Get advantage
Actually, I get
for,
minus
spider
1.
climb?
14.
What's that?
I was asking if he gets advantage because of spider climb. Since
Not for
he's
this, but
trying to
he will
adhere to a
climbing down
surface.
the ladder. Badger, Urfer, you guys doing anything while you watch Belmar descend and Baracus walk to the ladder?
As Baracus goes down, I'm gonna look to each of them and like wave an arm over, motion down.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna walk over.
In the water?
Yep.
Strength check. For them, please.
Okay.
Okay.
13.
And? And? How long does it take to
You're
roll a
muted.
die?
You're muted, Cuckles. Come on.
Jesus Christ. I can't see this. I'm just going, what the fuck?
You hit the button twice.
Sorry. So you got the 13?
Jeez.
Yes, I got one. What's the second roll?
4.
Wow.
There we go.
Dave actually failed it.
Dave pulled the Steve. Got it.
Perfect.
They are now one.
A
Who's on this?
deck save.
Deck save. Don't roll a 1.
One.
11.
All right. Despite your clumsiness, you managed to snag a grip about 10 feet above Belmar on the rope on the chain, causing a wrenching pain in your shoulder joints as you do so, for 4 points of damage.
Dave slips and falls down the fucking pit, catching himself on the rope.
Trevok, Baracus, and Badger, you all saw Urfer do this. Just FYI.
It's a good thing I'm above him.
So he caught himself on the rope, right?
On the chain, yeah.
Dislocated
on the rope or on the
shoulder.
ladder?
He's on the ladder. Not in the stone part. He's on the swing,
No,
chain
but
swing part.
if he's above Belmar, did he catch himself on the rope or on the ladder? I'm
No,
asking
on
if
the,
I
on
need
the
to
ladder.
make a check.
On the ladder.
You guys should just wait. Let me get to the bottom. I got an idea in case the worst happens.
No, we're good. No, it's a ladder. We're good to go. As long as we're not Dave, we're good.
Yeah, but the problem is we have a Dave, so let me save him. Just wait a minute.
Dave just
He's
cut-
gonna die. We have to do this anyways.
and
Yes, I
Dave-
know we have to do it. I want to get to the bottom, open up a bedroll, and fucking catch the little halfling.
No,
in a
fuck
little
that
fu-
noise.
I'm just all I'm saying is Dave just
No,
cut
fuck
like
that.
3/4
Let's go.
of the trip out.
Who's going down next?
If Dave dies, it's on you.
Dave,
Fine.
Dave
All right.
just
I
going
know
next.
you can live with it too.
Dave just,
I mean, fuck.
Dave just skipped the
I don't
ladder.
even know why his character is. Is basically like, hey, this is who I am. He does not RP at all, so we have no idea what the fuck he is. So I could care less.
And he just skipped 90% of the travel. He caught himself above Belmar, who was the first one down the fucking ladder. So
Yeah, that's how. I don't give a fuck. If Dave dies, he dies. If he dies, he dies.
at this point, Urfer falls like 20 feet into water.
All right, what am I doing? I'm making a check to go down the.
Who's going, Baracus or Badger?
I went in first, so I'm going down first.
You have advantage on all your checks.
Mm,
I don't need checks. I'm gripping to the ladder.
Yeah, you get a climb check. Oh yeah, you have automatic. Yeah, never mind. You're right.
yeah, he's got the spider climb.
So he just moves 50 feet. Done.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. You.
Wherever the fuck he wants.
Fair enough. All right, you're clinging. You get down to Urfer's level. And then I'm assuming you're going to go to the other side and climb down lower.
Yeah, I'm going to the base level, 20 feet below Belmar. Actually,
Okay.
I can't climb over him, can I?
No, you can climb
Actually,
the other
swing
side.
to
It's
the other
free
side.
swings.
Yeah. Okay, I'm with you now. Sorry.
So Baracus passes Belmar, passes Urfer. Badger, you're going down next? Or
Yeah.
straight back? Okay.
No,
I need
I'm,
strength
I'm
check
waiting
for
till
you.
Badger goes down.
Strength?
Yep. Climb checks.
Shouldn't that be athletics?
No. Well, is there not a climb anymore? Then yeah, athletics.
Ah, see, that goes from a +2 to a +5.
Well, that's why I was telling you climb in case instead of just straight strength.
14.
All right. For 10 feet. So if you want to keep climbing, I need to
4
keep
more.
checking.
How many do you need?
Are you going to try to pass Urfer, or are you going to wait for him to go down lower?
No, I'm going to wait for him to go down lower, but I
Okay,
want to.
so I need Urfer went 20 feet above him. He's 40 feet. Oh, so I need 2 more checks.
Can I look around?
You get the same description I did. Occasionally you swing out and you can see the ironworks at a glimpse. However, the water cascading around you obfuscates your vision.
Okay. I'm gonna do some strength checks then.
We need to work on something as a group. When
Yeah.
someone is actively rolling for something, and then
Yeah,
while
like
he's
what I
trying to
was doing.
roll, yeah, just let Ryan finish what he was doing. I'm the victim. A lot of people are a victim of it. Everyone does it to each other. Just we as a group. When Lawrence says, "All right, Ryan, I want you to roll strength for this," let him complete his rolls. Let that action complete, and then say, "Hey, I want to do this."
I thought
Lawrence is
Lawrence
very
just
good
asked
about
me.
splitting it into-
Did he just
I
ask
didn't
you?
say anything to you, Dave.
No.
Oh, I thought you said
No,
Urfer.
you definitely
My
just
bad.
jumped
You
right
just
in.
chimed in on your own, Dave.
Oh,
Lawrence,
bad.
Lawrence is excellent about
Which
being
is
like, okay,
which is funny because he never does otherwise.
yeah.
Like, hey, hold on, I'm going to interrupt everybody, and then
All right, well, what are your rolls, Ryan?
I don't even know what I'm rolling.
You're
I
rolling
got
2
subtract
athletics checks.
athletics. 10 and nat 20.
All right, you are now directly above Urfer. Baracus, you're going all the way down to the bottom, you said?
Yes, and I will perceive to be a quasi scout.
All right, you are now standing on the rung directly above the water. The water is below you at maybe half a foot. Again, the cascading water all around you really obscures any vision you'd have of the surrounding chamber. Belmar, are you going to tie off? Trevok, you coming down? Urfer, are you moving down?
I'm not tying off. I'm waiting till the rope goes slack, but I would like to take a look around to see if I can tell where the water is flowing to, other than the pump, and at what
Again,
speed it is.
water
flowing.
cascading all around. You can't see.
Okay, so then I'll just proceed down.
I was
Assu-
thinking
assuming
about, Sorry, no. I'll let you finish. I'm sorry.
Oh, no problem. I was just saying I would proceed down, assuming that there is now slack in the
There
rope.
is not until Trevok decides he's coming down.
I was.
All
I
right,
was-
then I'll stand where I am.
my joke is gonna be I was gonna give like the goofy kind of yahoo and just jump and avoid the ladder entirely.
Yeah, Belmar will keep you on there.
No, I will. After everybody is gone, I will start to make my way down the ladder myself.
All right, Urfer, are you moving?
Yes.
Belmar, now that you're feeling slack, are you going to move?
Yes, I'm going to move as far as the slack will allow me.
All right, give me one more roll because then you're directly above Baracus. So
What,
it tells me
strength?
Jumping in the water. Athletics, yeah. Until
All right.
Baracus tells me when it goes in the water, you can only go 10 feet further down. Urfer, that means you can give me 3 rolls.
Now?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh wait, I'm sorry. Did you not say I was on the base level?
It's water beneath you. You're literally half a foot above water.
Yeah, you're on
You're on
the
the
last
You're on the
one.
base
Oh.
level of the ladder, but
I'm sorry. I thought you meant the water was a half foot up.
No.
My roll's a 19, by the way.
Okay, you managed to move down directly above Baracus.
11, 14, and 21.
All right, you are now directly above Belmar. Bradger, you can do 3 more rolls if you'd like as well. Ryan, you're muted.
Yeah, he's muted.
Oh, sorry. So first roll was a 9. Second is a 22. Third is a 17.
You are now directly above Urfer. Trevok. You owe me a lot of rolls. You want to move?
I was waiting to see what the number is.
You owe me, that's what? 4 people below you. They take up 20 feet, so you owe me 5 rolls to get directly above Badger.
5 rolls, all right.
Go down.
14.
Sorry, 6 rolls. 6 rolls.
Okay. 14, 21, 9, 11, 20, and 6.
All right. You all seem to nimbly scale down the ladder after Urfer's almost disastrous fall. Brackus as the man on the bottom of the totem pole. What are you doing?
I'm going to go down a step. Well, basically at the top of the water and put my feet in to see how deep this thing is.
You can find that you can continue descending. The ladder seems to be planted into somewhere beneath the water level. As you continue down, it rises to your chest level, and you can tell that the water continues much deeper. You'll have to swim.
How far is the nearest wall?
You can't tell from where you are. You have the water falling on all around you. Give me a quick perception check, though. Well, you don't need a perception check. You see what looks to be the loose end of a rope tied off somewhere beneath the water, clearly as if a skiff had been tied here.
That's above my vocabulary. What's a skiff?
Small boat.
Small boat.
Okay.
A schooner is a sailboat, stupid head.
There's no one in the boat?
There is no boat.
No, there's no
rope
boat.
where a boat would have been.
Oh, where a boat would have been. Okay. How far away is that? Ooh, a map.
It's tied to
Great.
the ladder.
It's tied to the ladder.
Everybody's above you on this ladder. Are you going to get off the ladder, or are you going to swim, or no?
I'm going to latch myself to the rope.
Okay.
And wait for my compadres.
Elmar, you have space to move down if you'd like. Or you can just drop. You have 10 feet to the water. 5 feet to the water.
Is
still
Trevok
anchored.
still holding on?
Yeah, you are still anchored to me. You haven't slacked, and I haven't undone either.
Are you holding this or tied to it?
Holding. It is securely wrapped around, like, a couple loops around the forearm in one hand as I go down the ladder.
All right, Lawrence, how many feet of slack would you guesstimate I have?
You've got more than 5 feet of slack.
All right.
Don't
And the
sink
water's
immediately.
5
With a
feet below.
50-foot rope, he's about 15 feet above you.
Okay, I will drop down to the water.
All right, what kind of armor are you wearing?
I am wearing leather armor.
Give me an athletics check.
Ten.
All right, you drop into the water with a loud splash, so resurfacing easily and kicking your way back up. The water is clearly well over your head in depth.
Using my sticky hands, I'm going to attach myself to his armor.
Urfer, you heard the splash. You saw Belmar drop off. You've got about 10 feet to the water.
You all
Okay.
know that I'm wearing full plate, so this campaign is about to become that.
I will let go of Belmar and attach myself to you and hope for the best.
I'm gonna keep going down the ladder and then drop.
Give me an athletic. Are you just dropping or?
No, I'm gonna go down the ladder.
Okay. Give me an athletics check for your climb.
17.
What kind of armor are you wearing?
Leather.
You ease yourself into the water.
Studded leather.
No issue. No issue. That brings Badger. You've got 15 feet. So one check or you can drop.
And it's water below, correct?
Yeah. The ladder is like in the center of the circle, so think of that. Think of it that way. Oh no,
Alright,
it's on the edge. It's on the edge. I take that back.
I would like to make a, I guess, perception. I want to see where the deepest point is.
All you
in
can
this.
see is the small area beneath you, where your companions are. The cascading water around you obscures your vision from anything else.
Alright, well, with a smile, I am going to do a. I don't want to hit the ceiling, but
Oh,
I
you're
want
not
to
going to hit the
do.
ceiling.
Alright, well, I want to do a backflip
Okay.
off
Give me an
of
acrobatics.
this into the
Give me an
water.
acrobatics.
20.
You easily flip off, diving into the water. What kind of armor are you wearing?
I have a chain shirt.
Give me a athletic swim check.
$24.
You plunge deep on your backflip. However, with a mighty swimming strokes, you resurface with ease. Leaves Trevok. You coming down?
I'm gonna move further down, but not off the ladder yet, and just
Okay.
to the party. Anybody tell which way to go from here?
Give me a strength check. Athletics. Climbing down.
How many do you need?
Just one.
Just one? 14.
All right. You move down to the base of the ladder at the edge of the water with no problem.
On hearing that remark, can I make a perception to see how, or to check the room, see how deep the water is, see how the room is, now that I'm off
You
the
can
ladder?
try to check the depth based off of where you are, but you're still within the circle of cascading water.
Okay. So that's perception?
That would be an athletics check to try to swim for the bottom.
Oh.
If you want to try to swim right down. The water is very muddy.
Is the current bringing me down?
No.
Okay. Well, then my athletics is a 12.
All right. Belmar attempts to dive. However, he fails to get too far. You get about 2 body lengths before you're forced to resurface.
Right.
And we're
So-
going to end the session there.
I can't complain too much about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lawrence, I was totally gonna cast fly and then just kind of like fly down, and then I slipped.
My plan as far as why I didn't get off the ladder is because I still have another spell slot for Gust of Wind, so I was thinking I could cast it and then throw myself off and catch the wind and push myself in the direction.
I actually could have given 2 people the ability to fly, but oh well.
Shocking, Dave.
Shocking.
You say
you said.
shocking?
Yes, yes. Yes, you did. It was a good session, though. Thank you, Lawrence.
Hey, boy.
Y'all have fun tonight.
Yee.
We're
How much
still recording.
experience, bro?
Jeez, you guys are so needy. You can't just enjoy the experience. You need the XP too.
Bro.
Can't you just enjoy the fact that you had an experience?
Power leveling. That's what they want.
That number's
That's why when I popped on, when I finally had internet, when I popped on, I saw the 1,000 experience. How much did you give everybody else?
800.
800.
Yeah, buddy.
Wait, I'm only getting 800.
Last session you got 800.
Oh, okay.
Everybody that wasn't Ryan got 800. Unless
Our
specified
fees
otherwise.
is rewarded. 1,500 experience. You survived lots of traps and explosions and a stone golem.
And the keyword there is survived.
Then you ran away from 2 golems and left people potentially to die.
We didn't run away from them. We just...
I totally did not run away from them. I intend on going back after we
Found
kill.
yourself that.
Yeah,
Totally going back. Yeah, after the fact. I'll go back.
I have no intention of going back. Death is just natural as life. Let him
Belmar's
be.
honest
Well, what's
with
the
you.
other option? We let them loose, alert the golems, and
No,
then they
hey,
die by golem.
We continually ignore the other option that's always available. We make it an evil campaign.
I'm neutral, so
In
I
some
don't.
eyes,
see
you might
this
be
as
considered
bad.
evil already. Ooh.
How much experience?
15. 100.
Nope, just 15.
I said that and thought he was going to say something about, like, what, 15? Bullshit, I did more work than that. So I figured I'd clarify. I gotta jet, though, guys. I gotta get up in 4 hours.
Ah, shit.
Sucks to be you.